Enough of this palaver. Let's get the show on the road.
I just said I'm not doing good. My mic's all fucked up.
I was talking to the audience
Hello?
out there. In radio land, as they say.
It's phasey.
Is it phasey?
What's I feel my voice is going like this. From right to left real fast in my headphones. Phasey. Mars, take your time. Whatever.
He's just slowly lumbering down the hallway.
The only reason you're here is in case you have to tweak something. Can you tweak this, please? Tweak and then do whatever the fuck you do. Then you can have your siesta.
It's Mars.
There's a phase thing happening here.
Phase.
What?
No one else hears it.
Whoa!
Oh, man.
No one else hears it.
Like no one else hears it. In other words, I guess your ears is fucked up, yo.
Huh?
Your headphone jack, perhaps. I don't know.
Oh,
Headphone jack.
Well,
Jack. Did
deal
you
with-
jiggle it?
Just figure it out.
Did you wiggle it just a little bit? Yeah.
I'm going to put the good word in that Liberty Media for you, Mars.
Oh.
Okay, thank you.
I'm going to put the good word in for you.
Oh. I wonder what kind of purge will happen
When that happens,
Liberty takes
I
over.
guess there's going to be a takeover.
Is that what the people are saying?
I don't know.
Where'd you see that
I don't know
post?
shit. I don't know shit anymore. I used to know shit.
It's funny, Mel called me yesterday, and I didn't call him back.
Oh, really?
Yeah. He's like, I got a question for you. I need some advice when you get back. I'm like, I was busy.
Big article in the paper today. I don't know. I don't know.
Well, it's saying...
Liberty Media wants this company.
Is it speculation or is it things that are actually happening?
Liberty takeover of Sirius could cost him CEO job, it says. This is the Post.
The Post is full of lies, though. Well,
It says John
who the
Malone
fuck knows?
of Liberty Media is pulling out all the stops. Oh, it's only a bid to take over Sirius XM, which is run by Mel Karmazin, the Gotham-based media boss. And they are both dressed up. They're just like Star Wars people.
Yeah, why do they have them just like Star Wars people? And they have the guy from Liberty with a lightsaber.
How'd they get them in the studio to get them to dress up?
I don't know.
I don't know. It's amazing.
That's why you can't really take that paper seriously. They're dressing up two CEO titans or whatever, media titans in Star Wars gear.
Yeah.
For an article on a takeover. Dopes.
And I don't know. Mel looks like he's part of the rebellion.
Is he?
And then, the Liberty guy looks like he's part of the Empire. And he's got a lightsaber. Mel's got a blaster. So he's more of a
lightsaber better than
Solo
blaster
guy. Yeah. You ever see Star Wars?
Which one's better, lightsaber or blaster?
Like Han Solo.
Which one's better?
I'll go with a blaster anytime. I'm more Han Solo-ish.
All right.
You know.
Then we're good.
I've seen a lot of things, but I never see no, force.
There's a spin-off situation here, I think.
No energy. What?
Merge, spin-off, and then new board.
Oh.
I don't even know what that means.
Probably fucking... Who knows? Do you think anything will trickle down and change at this level?
Well, I mean, the basics, Liberty loaned some money to save the company back in, 2008, 2009?
Now what, they're coming to collect?
Yes, they are.
They're coming to collect.
That's exactly what's happening.
Or they're going to bust some legs.
They're coming to collect.
Yep. They sent
the company was kind of dead in the water.
Didn't they pull them out a day before?
It was dead in the water.
Dude,
Liberty
a day
came
before.
and rescued them. And now Liberty is coming for some...
Liberty.
for some what?
Payback.
Some
interest.
payback? Let's call it payback. Some interest?
The VIG.
I think Liberty is going to take control. It's just a matter of how it's done.
Yeah.
I think what is going on here.
What, do they got to get more than a 50% stake in the company?
Rumor has it they're close to 46. 46.
Stakes back there? I'm starving.
46. I got about 4% of the company, so maybe Liberty should talk to me.
Yeah, I think they gotta scrape up some shares.
I might have a few.
Find some.
I might have a few if they need them.
Yeah. But,
Who knows? We've been through this shit so many times, it doesn't even matter.
And then Liberty, they're not like a broadcast company.
No,
They buy companies, and then they do like what people do with houses. They buy a fixer-upper.
Yep.
And they fixer-upper it, and then they off it.
They might spin it off.
For a profit.
They might.
So
they're trying to save on taxes, too. Like $2 billion worth of taxes.
So this will just be some tax shelter?
They have to do it in such a way where... They're trying to do it in such a way where they save a lot of money on taxes.
Really?
Yeah, that's the ABCs without getting too complicated with the whole thing.
Ah.
Yeah, they're trying to save about $2 billion.
$2 billion.
This company makes a lot of money. Unfortunately, none of us really get to see it.
It doesn't really trickle down.
Who gets to see this money that's going around?
Upstairs.
Yeah?
You just point up.
Yeah.
And, apparently there's people on the floor above us that run this whole show.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. They know how to treat their bathroom upstairs.
Good bathroom?
Anyone go to the bathroom this morning?
Oh.
Is there monkeys? And I mean literally monkeys that broadcast after we leave here? You got to see what the bathroom looks like this morning.
Oh, is it a wreck?
Out of 5 stalls, I literally couldn't find one that I could even scrub the dry urine off so I could sit down and take a shit.
I don't understand.
I mean, where do we work? I swear to you, the Port Authority bathrooms, and if you know anything about New York, Port Authority is a scary fucking place. I guarantee their bathrooms are better than this place.
And
the fuck goes on?
Blowjobs.
There was one stall that was a huge nest that someone built. And then another one that had wet paper towels on the side because someone was trying to scrub the dry urine off the fucking seat.
I don't understand.
And then every single toilet was not flushed. So people were dumping on top of fucking other people's dumps.
Who the fuck is doing this?
I don't know.
Animals.
It's something that happens after hours around here. But you go upstairs, it's like the real corporate people.
Oh yeah.
Their bathrooms are nice because none of these fucking animals, would be brave enough to do that shit upstairs.
Flush like a jet engine.
One thing corporate people like is to shit in a clean environment.
Dude, it's pristine up there, but you don't want to walk up the stairs to get there.
What? How could people not flush, not fucking... They're pissing all over the place. And the ones that take fucking huge dumps and just... leave the shit there. If you're doing it as a joke, it's funny. But I know they're not.
No, it's
they're
people,
just animals.
It's people that just don't know how to, work with others properly and don't give a fuck. So they pull out their giant penis and pee on everything.
That's another one. They're fucking got chemo going on their fucking pubes.
Right.
They're just falling all over the toilet seats.
This pubes.
Big,
for some
thick pubes.
I don't know if there was something going on last night where maybe guests were here or something, but it's worse than usual. Oh, there's pubes. There's giant droplets of urine that are dried on thick. The fuck do you eat
sock?
that? No, I don't sock that shit. I sock for 1 drop, 2 drops. My stuff. No one else's stuff. I'm not scrubbing.
Scrub it.
The Sirius XM toilet seat with my sock. Are you crazy? That's where I'm not crazy. A couple of my own droplets at home. Yeah, sure. I'll use my sock, but you need a spatula to scrape some of this shit off. You should go see it.
No, I'm disgusted.
It's infuriating.
God, flush the fucking toilet, you pigs.
There's toilet paper all over the place. One guy was brave enough. One guy was in a stall. I don't know. Maybe he found the one stall.
Yeah, magic one.
But I kicked open 4 doors and 4 for 4. I could not. And I swear to you, I'll sit down on some shit, man.
Oh, God.
I really will. I'll sit down on some fucking toilet seats. I don't give a fuck. But these seats with that, I can't get over the dried urine. It was raised up.
Yeah. No, they have somebody that cleans. They have someone that cleans at night. No, they have somebody that cleans today. They'll clean. But how the fuck overnight could it get that bad? Like, people they're pigs.
Well, the other thing is yesterday, the guy who cleans, he has to lock the door from the inside. So I don't know if he's dealing drugs or something. and we have to rush. When we go to break, we rush down to the bathrooms.
Yeah.
They're on the other side of the floor.
Yeah.
And not a lot, but enough times that the door's locked. And then you got to go find another bathroom the corporate bathroom upstairs.
And they don't want that. They don't want the pigs going up there to fucking use their clean bathroom.
No, so you should check it out, though.
God damn.
Fucking Bloomberg's getting killed. I love
good.
it. I love it.
Oh, the press is really eating him up about this sugary drinks.
Did you hear what he's doing today?
Yeah.
He's celebrating National Donut Day.
Donut Day.
He is the dopiest mayor in the country.
After all that bullshit about the sodas and the quantity of sodas that you're allowed to buy in New York now.
Yeah.
And then he's doing Donut Day.
Yeah, he's doing Donut Day today. But he's telling people, because everyone's calling him out on it, he's like, oh, it's just a fun little thing.
Yeah.
But isn't that giving the wrong message by celebrating the donut, you stupid fuck?
Well, let's make you obese, right?
I have no respect for politicians. I have no respect for mayors whatsoever. None.
Bloomberg's an idiot.
None.
He really is a jackass.
And Jon Stewart pointed out how Times Square is just filled with shitty, I'm using the word shitty restaurants that are not good for you. We have an M&M store in Times Square that sells nothing but M&Ms.
But fucking giant. You could buy the biggest fucking satchel of M&Ms that you'll ever see.
And then you could go to these, these franchise restaurants.
Right.
I've tried eating some of those places. I do try to eat healthy. And you go there every once in a while with, visitors or people that want to just, eat there, whatever. Fine. And I can't find anything on the menu that's under 28,000 calories.
It's amazing. The Fridays, the Olive Garden, they're all in Times Square, and they all just serve fat fucking food.
Right. And, I believe those companies paid a shitload of money to be in Times Square.
Yeah.
Mayor Bloomberg.
What's the matter, Mayor?
But now you can have your 28,000 calorie dinner, but you're going to have to do it with a smaller soda.
Yeah.
This is insanity. This is complete insanity what goes on.
He just gets these ideas and really follows through with them.
Well, yeah.
These shitty ideas.
What is he saying about Donut Day? Oh, I got it right in front of me. He's literally going to be in front of like a giant donut or something.
A giant donut.
And he's going to take a bite. Worried about the soda ban? Fear not. Bloomberg to support National Donut Day today. Oh. You're a clown.
And Iraq came in today? I thought it was a day off.
But wouldn't you think if you're doing this with the soda and you're the mayor, you might look at your schedule and go, oh, fuck, seriously, National Donut Day? So when you do the soda thing, maybe after the Donut Day, or maybe you would send someone else to Donut Day and just avoid this controversy?
He's got to go down there and deep throat a cruller.
Right.
Fucking queen.
Yeah, Mr. Mayor, you're not supposed to sit on that. It's a cruller.
It's an eclair.
Oh, yeah, he prefers the eclairs.
The eclair, he sucks all the cream out of him. Fruit.
You think this fucking guy's out of touch?
Oh, God, yeah.
He's got to be out of touch to think that this is not a problem with his soda ban thing. Bloomberg press conference. Efforts to stop the sale of large soft drinks at restaurants. One reporter in attendance brought up the interesting fact that his administration also supports National Donut Day today and inquired as to whether that muddled the mayor's message on the issue. Indeed. So at 9:30 in the morning, Entenmann's. Oh, let's go get some Entenmann's.
Oh, my God. Every time we mention Entenmann's, someone has to run out and get some.
Original, please.
Let's
go.
Good.
Can't do it.
Wow.
Oh, man, look at Jimmy.
Whoa.
Jimmy's got some guns on him, double guns.
Jimmy hit the bag for 5 minutes yesterday.
Yeah.
Well, so to speak.
Again, with the bridge of his nose. Right. The ball bag joke.
I didn't get it.
He's unveiling the custom-made Entenmann's large donuts, 1 foot in diameter.
Oh,
so it's a new product. This is our mayor. He's the biggest idiot on the planet.
So a giant donut.
The day after he wants to ban large sugary drinks,
That's great.
He's going to be at a press conference where they unveiled the giant donut, the large donuts, 1 foot in diameter at Madison Square Park at the same time. Holy fuck.
Do you think the press is going to ask him about this whole thing?
They won't even catch the connection. They won't even catch it.
No.
No.
I can't wait to see
they're going to kill him. He's going to have one of those proclamation letters.
Oh, God, one of those corny fucking mayor things that they do.
Yeah.
Hand out the dumb key to the city.
Yeah.
I've never seen that door. Where is it?
The work of the Department of Health and Mental Hygiene reflects the mayor's public health agenda. The message is that we will do what we need in our official capacity to protect the health of New Yorkers. All right, then get rid of all the, those franchise restaurants in Times Square.
Yep.
Start there. Those places are fucking packed. It's hard to get a table in there.
Oh, yeah.
All right, and then he's going to fucking be doing the donut thing. We got clips of Bloomberg on TV. You want to hear it?
Of course. The donut thing.
I don't get it, though.
1 foot wide donut?
Why wouldn't he wait a couple of weeks with the sugary soda thing?
Because he's a dope.
Yeah, he's a dope.
Because people would forget about the donut thing.
He doesn't care. He's so self-obsessed, he can't even imagine that people would think he's wrong.
Right.
Or doing something maybe that looks stupid.
Who's putting the donut thing together? Is it Roger?
I know, the giant donut.
Is Roger a part of this?
And window clings. And Gary Hoey.
Or is he too busy stealing shit from museums? Holy fuck. Are you serious?
Roger.
Give me half that shit you stole, Roger.
Man. Wow. Satellite TV units and stuff off the walls.
Well,
Gold records.
Usually we go allegedly, but I saw him personally take shit off the walls.
I know.
That was the days of NEW when the change was happening, and there was some fucking. It was better than the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Some of the shit hanging in those hallways.
Yeah.
And we came to work one day, and it was all gone. They even had a Nirvana thing signed by everybody, a gold record. That's gone. Zeppelin lithographs, right?
Yeah.
On the walls, signed by fucking Plan and Page and everybody else. And man, people went to town. Roger, who suggested we broadcast in front of the world's largest Pop-Tart.
Pop-Tart in Madison Square Garden. It was going to be a big Pop-Tart, and he was all excited that we were going to be able to set up a broadcast right next to it.
Didn't he want us to marry a couple in a limo or something on the way to AC?
There's another one.
I forgot. What was that one?
God damn, yes, there was gonna be a wedding in a limo.
Was it
and
in a
we
limo?
were gonna be there as witnesses, and we're gonna drive down to Atlantic City in the limo.
You sure that's what it was? Something like that, right?
It was definitely something like that. Oh, God. Oh, he sucked. And then it turned out the giant Pop-Tart wasn't even one Pop-Tart. It was a bunch of Pop-Tarts put together into a giant Pop-Tart.
Oh, that's
How
lazy.
easy as that?
That's lazy.
I'm not going to broadcast next to that.
Here's Bloomberg on the large sugary drinks.
Oh.
This guy's a dope.
New York City Mayor Michael Bloomberg, who has touched off a nationwide controversy with his efforts to combat obesity. Bloomberg is proposing to ban any sugary drinks larger than 16 ounces from restaurants, movie theaters, food carts, and concession stands. Diet drinks and fruit juice.
We got to stop this because this is what politicians do. All right, obviously there's an obesity problem in this country, right?
Sure.
But if you go to a movie, the shit they offer you is horrendous.
Yeah.
So Bloomberg will just blow off all that because that's too complicated. Oh, let's just try to make the soda smaller. It's not accomplishing anything.
When you get those nachos with that fake cheese spilt on top of it.
Fuck, you get personal pan pizzas and all.
Yeah.
You know the candy they have there.
Yep.
Or how about you give good tax breaks to healthier foods? Like in the airport, you want to eat healthy on the road. I travel all the time. I can't.
It's hard, right?
It's impossible. How about you give fucking tax breaks to places because the money they're going to save you eventually by not making us a bunch of fat fucks. How about you do that, like to salad places, which are really good, so it makes it financially viable for them to open up.
Right.
And that's how you combat it.
Right.
You don't fucking ban any. You can't ban things.
Right. But you heard that. As soon as I heard movie theater, I'm like, are you kidding me? Sometimes I go to a movie and I'm starving. I'm like, what am I going to eat? Because I don't want it. I don't want to eat like that.
Even the popcorn's bad.
Even the popcorn is already pre-buttered and pre-salted. When they just put more stuff on.
Yeah.
If you want. So
Butter.
why does he?
That is.
Why doesn't he go after all that? You know why? Because that's a lot of fucking money coming in.
That's craziness.
This would be exempt, and joining me now is the mayor. Mr. Mayor, explain how you think this would work and counteract the criticism that this is the nanny state run amok.
Well, the way it would work is simply those organizations, those industries that we regulate, which are restaurants and movie theaters and carts, they can still sell 32 ounces of a sugar drink to you, but they'd have to put it in 2 containers. And the idea here is you tend to eat all the food in the container in front of you. If it's a bigger container, you'll eat more. If somebody put a smaller glass or plate or bowl in front of you, you would eat less. And at this point, there's an epidemic in this country of people being overweight, bordering on obesity. The percentage of the population that's obese is skyrocketing. In New York City alone, the number of deaths from smoking has declined so much and the number of deaths from obesity has gone up so much. Those two are about to cross. We're going to have more deaths from obesity than from smoking.
People quitting smoking it, dope.
Yeah.
That's because people are quitting smoking and they're overeating. You won't let them smoke anywhere, so they shove food in their fucking faces because they're dying to do something.
Exactly.
They're getting fatter, and you're saying they can't do. What's next?
This interviewer is horrible. She's got to challenge him on all this stuff. Yeah, we all know there's a problem out there, but this is not going to take care of the problem. People are just going to buy 2 sodas. They're just going to buy 2 sodas.
By the way,
Iraq. Oh, go ahead.
There's donuts outside that Fox. That's why I was pointing next door. There's a whole bunch of donuts they're giving out.
So why don't we go get some? It's right next door. Iraq. Yeah. You like your sugary drinks. I'm not even going for a joke. Are you going to now drink less soda because you can't get, let's say, a 32 ounce, right? It's got to go down to 16 ounces.
16
Or are you going to find more another way to get more?
No, because I live in New Jersey. It doesn't affect me.
You fucking work in New York, you cunt.
Oh, I see.
God, you're the
Good
worst.
answer.
That's a great answer, considering half your days spent in New York City. You're just a dope. And I was trying to go with a real thing instead of make fun of the kid.
It's not going to stop me.
You're just dumb.
Involve him in the discussion. And what does he do?
I was whatever.
I live in Jersey.
Maybe.
How many meals do you have in New York every day? Breakfast and
lunch.
So 2 out of your 3 meals you're doing in New York, but you live in Jersey.
Hey, why would you think it would affect you?
Jeez, sorry.
Poor sweet kid. Poor sweet kid.
No, you weren't kidding. And then he tries to spin it.
That's E-Rock's favorite excuse.
I've been doing radio since I was 18. I know when someone's kidding and not. You were trying to get out of a dumb fucking comment.
Oh, boy.
Oh, shit.
Oh, shit, E-Rock.
I love you.
Oh,
I do.
Still his hero?
I just get frustrated. I love you.
That's life size, isn't it?
What?
Bush's picture is life size.
Yeah, look at that.
Yeah, Bush was killing it yesterday.
He was.
Can we get that audio?
Hilarious at this fucking unveiling of a photo. And
Yeah,
so
his big portrait, his big White House portrait is ready, and they're hanging that up, and the ex-first lady there. And I don't know, he was talking, he was killing, but he kept doing this thing with his jaw after he would blurt out one of his very funny lines, and it looked like Coke mouth.
Yeah.
It looked like he was doing that grind the teeth thing after you talk,
I don't remember.
and he's sweating like crazy.
It's been too long. I don't remember what Coke mouth is.
I'm back on the blow.
I don't remember.
He's back on the blow. Just grinding his teeth away.
Yeah, he's running. He's walking around in his underwear, sweating, going, "All right, what we got to do is we got to set up Afghanistan, and then we got to go over. We got to fix Iran." He's just blathering, fucking half naked in his house.
Oh, I love this motorin. What's your price? Little Asian boy setting off firecrackers. Motorin.
I was a guy that didn't. Really like Bush. I'll be honest. But since he's left office, I kind of like the guy.
People love presidents in
like
hindsight.
the guy. Is that bad?
No, he was a funny guy.
Not in
Funny
office
guy.
though. He was a bit stiff in office.
Yeah,
But now he's loose. He don't give a shit. It's nice to see.
Ricky Springfield, buddy of mine. I love that. It's hilarious. John C. Reilly, always funny.
Really funny. I still say he's underrated. People called me out on that last time I said it, but I still think he's underrated. I feel like he should be in a lot more movies as a massive fucking star.
Yeah, he's
been in a lot. He has been in a lot of movies though. So maybe I'm wrong. Whatever. Back to Bloomberg trying to explain this stupid sugary drink thing.
We're going to have more deaths from obesity than from smoking. We've got to do something about it. Everybody's wringing their hands saying, got to do something. Well, here is a concrete thing. You can still buy large bottles in stores, but in a restaurant, 16 ounces is the maximum that they would be able to serve in 1 cup. If you want to order 2 cups at the same time, that's fine. It's your choice. We're not taking away anybody's right to do things. We're simply forcing you to understand that you have to make the conscious decision to go from 1 cup to another cup.
But they're not.
This is silly.
They're just not.
To hear him talking about this.
Yeah, you know who that helps? The cup companies.
Of course. They're not going to go, oh, wow, I just realized I'm drinking a lot of soda. That's not going to solve the problem.
What an ass.
Because people that really like their sugary drinks, they're gonna stock their fridges with it.
Yeah.
So what? When they're out at a restaurant, they're gonna just be hassled a little bit to get 2 drinks.
Yep. Yeah. How about you just let people
Die.
Let people die. Let people die.
I'm serious.
That's funny.
Just let them die. Stop trying to save everybody.
You're supposed to have like freedom of choice, and
guess what? Some people understand completely what they're doing, and that they're cutting their life expectancy. But guess what? They're enjoying themselves.
You have a right to decide for yourself, and all right, whatever. 2 cups, fucking 10 cups in front of you. There's 10 fucking Dixie Riddle cups in front of you at the restaurant. You're doing shots of soda at some point. Can I have 80 fucking ounces of soda in shot glasses?
But let's ignore the beer drinking, right, Mayor?
Yeah.
Because you don't want to take on the beer companies now, do you?
No,
you idiot.
Prohibition didn't work, and then
or all the franchise restaurants in Times Square.
The restaurants themselves are extremely unhealthy.
Yeah.
Just walk
way
in there.
fucking
It's
worse
terrible.
than a dumb big soda. I'm obsessed with this because I can't believe anyone is this fucking stupid.
Yeah. Well, he sure got.
Or is this about
a
something
lot of
else?
news.
Is this about something else that we don't know?
Him getting on the news,
What's the spin?
making awareness to the situation. Is that what he's doing?
I like to say the word revenue stream,
Revenue stream.
or the words revenue stream.
Got us by our purse strings.
Is this some kind of revenue stream they're creating for the city?
Well, they are saying that the extra tax on the sodas
Yeah,
because you got to buy 2.
because I don't think politicians in general give a fuck about our health ever.
No, I don't.
They
think
make believe sometimes.
Yeah.
But that's just another way to give out tickets and make some revenue.
2 last night on my fucking car when I got back.
What? You had 2 tickets?
Yeah, once I have no front plate, and once I have no inspection sticker, apparently. But
boy.
I leased a new truck. I don't from Jersey. Maybe they wouldn't have inspected. I have to take it to get inspected, I
That's
guess.
Rocky's from Jersey.
He is?
Eric, is that what it is? Because it's not... why is my fucking car not inspected? It's brand new. I know you don't know.
I don't know.
You don't have
I've never bought a brand new car, so I don't know.
but you have a have a New York registration, right?
Word.
Yeah. See.
Wait,
And you don't have an inspection sticker in your car?
Nah.
Maybe
I do.
Were you down at the cellar?
Yes.
Maybe it's the little square one right next to the
not on my window,
rectangular one. Well, it's got to be in the window.
It's not.
Do people know what the city does?
What?
They walk around in the middle of the night catching fucking cars.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, my registration is not...
Wait. You
My
got,
registration is not displayed.
what about the inspection?
The inspection is,
Is
yeah.
it expired then?
No, it's 12 of 13.
Then why
Or
did you get an inspection sticker?
No, I have one on the thing. It says 2 of 13.
Yeah.
That's inspection. Or is that registration?
So what did you get a ticket for? I'm
I got
confused.
2. One for no front plate, which I didn't think you needed.
Oh,
and one
New
for
York
no
you do.
inspection or registration. Or Reggie, as I say.
Reggie.
Oh, if is it Reggie then?
It might have been the Reggie. Is that supposed to be displayed on your window?
Yes. Registration and inspection must be displayed in the
Oh, no,
left,
it's inspection.
left bottom corner.
No, my registration is. My inspection's not.
You never put your sticker on? But
I don't know if I got one. So
the
somebody get me one?
dealership should put the sticker on.
I know they should.
The
Maybe they
dealership
can't.
should put the sticker on. I
Maybe
think.
they can't because they're New York or Jersey.
No, they
But
have.
someone should have told you.
I know, they didn't tell me.
If it's registered,
boy.
if you have New York plates, then you have New York inspection and New York registration.
Oh, I don't. What do I know? Kenny, please. Just
Kenny. Help the young fella
Just
out.
teach me.
He doesn't know.
What happened?
I know, right?
No.
He doesn't know inspection, registration, Monday, Sunday, Wednesday.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like I'm driving a whole
Oh, boy.
bunch of red tape around or something, Ken, you know?
Well, promise he brought the vehicle in Jersey and
Yeah.
registered in New York, so the Jersey dealer didn't help him out.
That wasn't dealer prepping it.
But if they have the plates, like you said, won't they have the inspection sticker?
You would think if they
According
had
to
the
Anthony.
plates, well, they'd have the Reggie, but not the inspection. Then you'd have to then you have to go to an inspection station
Right.
and get it inspected yourself.
Yeah, the Jersey dealer couldn't give you New York inspection.
Right. So you have the registration, you just don't have the
But
inspection.
they should have told you that.
Yeah, they should have. Maybe they did.
So you
They
got
probably
tickets
Yeah.
with your cards and everything?
Oh, no, I was parked. I came there on the window.
Oh, yeah.
And
That's
that's
how they
Some
get you.
motherfucker.
And that's the
prepped
point
up.
I want
Right.
to make. They will walk from street to street. A lot of them do it in the middle of the night when all the cars are parked for the night, and they just fucking write tickets.
Yep.
When I used to live on one of the streets with the brownstones, my driveway was the city street,
Yeah.
and I got tickets all the fucking time for registration and
They love that.
and inspection sticker
That's
shit.
a revenue stream
That
right
is
there.
a huge revenue
They
stream.
love that.
But they don't do it in like small town America. They
No.
don't wander around and look in your driveway at your
Just
car.
Fucking see if your equipment works.
Right.
And fucking, they're doing an inspection on
they're
your car.
scumbags.
They are fucking douches.
Back to the sugary drinks. A lot of people making the point, and I just don't go to franchise restaurants, so I forgot about
No.
this. Free refills.
Oh, right.
Free refills, Mayor Bloomberg.
He'll probably put a stop to that.
Something going on with Bush. I'm sorry to interrupt you. She's been holding his arm the whole time.
Oh, man.
And she held it right after the picture was unveiled. She reached over and grabbed his left arm
Oh, shit. And he was doing that weird jaw
with his
thing.
mouth.
And he's sweating profusely.
I hope
And he
he
was
doesn't.
sweating
Maybe
like
he was just
crazy.
really nervous.
He was the president.
No, I know,
Nah.
but going back, I don't know.
I always felt like he got nervous.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I always felt like he was uncomfortable in his own skin when he was in office.
She looked like she was holding him steady, or is he on a medication for something? I'm saying.
Oh,
maybe that's a
man.
medication.
Maybe.
Are there any medications that cause a reaction where you get like a weird thing in the
cocoa
fucking
leaf.
muscles in your mouth? Yeah.
Wow.
I just noticed that. Right after the pictures were unveiled, if you can find the footage, she reaches over and holds his left arm.
I bet
in a weird way too.
I bet people start talking about this.
I'm starting.
I bet we're the first.
Let's do this.
Jim Norton has unveiled this, and I bet this will become a big story.
Jim Norton has noticed.
Yeah.
So let's tweet it.
Someone's going to be going, because someone will finally go, what's going on with George W. Bush?
Study it.
Because no one's mentioning it now because they're just talking about the initial story, which is the unveiling of his painting.
Right.
But he's grinding his teeth. She was grabbing his arm, and he was sweating like a pig.
Yes. Back to the stupid mayor.
Oh, yeah.
So what about the refills? He's ignoring that, right?
Yeah. I guess, he can't do everything. He just does one thing.
Well, this
and
is
tries
just
to make
nonsense.
it seem like it is nonsense.
It's all nonsense. There's so many I like to say this a lot too. There's so many workarounds.
A workaround.
It's a workaround.
Workaround.
Free refills is a workaround.
Well, by his own container rule,
right?
Nobody gets free refills. But that's not true at all. Every time there's free refills, you get up and you get more.
Yeah, you can't tell a restaurant not to have free refills.
Right, but he thinks that people will only drink what's in the container. That's why he thinks...
Because he's stupid.
Right.
What a distraction.
Because that's what he does. People can't control what they eat or drink.
Right.
But that's what he does. He only eats everything on his plate. Huh? Distraction?
This is a distraction.
From what?
From everything else that's important that the mayor should be working on.
And he does it on Donut Day.
Yeah.
I'm obsessed with this, and I apologize.
And again,
it's just ridiculous.
Of course, I have my own agendas. But the fact of the matter is, people are very upset with the mayor because taking away their personal freedoms of drinking soda. Yet you cannot exercise your Second Amendment right in New York City. So you can't do that, and no one's really saying anything about it. But they're all up in arms about their soda, their right to drink a fucking soda. Well, it's a distraction to the things that really mean something. So he throws shit like this out to get people to fucking talk about it. Look, it's on every fucking news station.
I know, and they're discussing it seriously.
It's fat back in our food, and we have a crisis in obesity in New York City and the nation as a whole. And we think that putting a cap on the default size of sugary beverages makes an awful lot of sense. If people want more than that, they can, but the default size would be a lot more promoting of health than what we have right now.
But are you targeting the right thing? And the reason I ask that is because there's a CDC study that has said that people really only tend to get small amounts of their sugar from soda, actually less than 10% of their sugar coming from soda. So I'm curious about why you chose soda. Look at the stats on the screen. Kids between the age of 2 and 19 are only getting up to 8.2% of sugar.
They're babbling. We're almost done with the mayor.
It's awful that they're doing
And I will say, in all defense of Coca-Cola and PepsiCo, I think these companies are realistic. They're trying to do something about it. The public wants full sugar drinks. They would probably make the same amount of money selling diet drinks as full sugar drinks. And both of those companies have worked hard to try to bring down the calorie count and get people to act more responsibly. I would just like to push that from the consumer point of view and force the consumer to make the decision and hopefully move over.
No one can't force your people to do shit.
Well, you're the boss.
That's against America.
He forced his will to a third term.
Right.
That he forced the city to fucking look like San Francisco or Amsterdam with the potted plants and all that shit.
Right.
That's what he likes to do.
You can educate, but you can't force.
He loves forcing.
But everyone called fucking Rudy a fascist. Everyone called Rudy Giuliani. He's a fascist. He's a fascist. And look at the way fucking Bloomberg operates. He just does it in a sweeter, lilting voice.
He said force. That's crazy.
Effeminate voice.
Yeah. In America, you can't say that.
We're just forcing people. Oh, that's good. Thanks.
Thanks.
Mr.
Now at least we know
Mayor.
what you're all about. Sarah from Buffalo on the Twitter. 1 plate chicken Alfredo at the Olive Garden. A dish a lot of people like.
Sure.
1,440 calories.
Oh.
Now, that's not including an appetizer you're going to get before the main dish and all that, right?
Yeah.
And you'll eat some of the bread.
Unlimited breadsticks.
I guarantee you're talking well over 2,000 calories for your meal alone.
Jesus.
32-ounce Pepsi, 400 calories. Wow. So he wants to take away the, knock down the 400-calorie thing.
Yeah.
But what about the probably close to 2,000-calorie meal you're going to have at the Olive Garden?
Oh, you got the same tweet. The Twitter, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, wow.
Man.
400 calories for a big Pepsi.
Right.
Pepsi stinks. Guy who doesn't get
to
the
make
point.
the decision and hopefully move over to the less fattening drinks, and then everybody
with aspartame.
Pepsi and Coke will still be selling, still be making money for their stockholders. Is what they're trying to do, and both companies are well led and really do understand they're part of our society, and they have a vested interest in making sure that the public is safe and that their products are healthy.
Aspartame, fuck.
Yeah, no, it's not going to work.
It's terrible stuff for you, right?
It's not going to work.
Aren't artificial sweeteners really bad?
Yeah.
Yes.
So why does he want everybody to
You're almost
drink
better off to just have
diet
sugar.
soda all the time?
You're almost
They don't
better off.
contribute to obesity.
Right.
Yeah.
Which
do other
causes its own
bad stuff.
problems. Right.
Yeah.
Either obesity or your liver falls out.
Yeah.
Great. But he's forcing his
Forcing.
will on the people. It's like a fucking emperor.
That's great.
Crazy guy.
Good for you,
Yeah,
Mayor
what
Bloomberg.
a guy.
Luckily, it's donut day, so everybody will feel better anyway.
But it's just fun.
It's just
a fun thing. It's promoting donuts.
A 1 foot wide donut.
And when you have something like that, guess what? A lot of people, it's subconscious, will now have a donut today because it's donut day.
And it's specifically sponsored by Entenmann's.
Right.
Who makes also coffee cakes and,
Right.
All the goodies.
Yeah. Chocolate chip
Treats.
muffins.
What's that?
Yeah. Oh, no.
Treats.
Yeah, I also see it as a distraction.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to see Bush at the White House yesterday? Killing
Fuck
it?
yeah, man.
He was funny, man.
He's a funny guy, man. Obama, again, is at Harvard. Bush, the C student is funnier than the A Harvard Law Review.
Always.
That's the way it is.
Always.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's just a good old boy,
He makes me... Bush, of all the presidents, I thought was by far the funniest
The funniest guy.
Not that that's what you look for in a president, but if you had to judge the funniest one,
Yeah.
it's not. I don't mean ironically funny. Like he doesn't know he's funny. I mean he delivers lines fucking hilarious.
Clinton was kind of funny.
Not like Bush.
He was pretty stiff.
Bush is definitely better.
Yeah, because Clinton didn't have Bush is big and self-deprecating.
Give me your top 5.
Well, there's only 5 alive, so I'll go with Bush. I would give.
How about Bush Sr.?
Bush Sr. of the 5 living, probably
he
the
tried.
least. Yeah, but him
He
or
tried.
Carter the least.
Oh, Carter's a dud. Let's
Yeah,
put him
Carter
at
was
number
never funny.
Yeah,
Never.
no, he wasn't.
Never.
I just.
Was Gerald Ford? Reagan was kind of funny.
Reagan was funny.
Yes.
Reagan was
Reagan
funny.
was a funny guy.
Reagan was a funny dude compared.
We
to...
remember Reagan being
Yes.
children of the 80s.
Was JFK? I mean,
put Velcro on the ceiling. Yes.
JFK, I don't know. Obviously, I don't know. Maybe back then they didn't joke
JFK
around
was
as
probably a
much.
hoot. Hey, Mimi, come here.
dude, I'm now waking up hearing
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Oh, Mimi Beardsley.
Yeah,
It's me.
it's great.
Mimi Beardsley. We're gonna have to play that today.
She was beautiful, by the way. You look at some of the
Oh,
I
the
watched
old
on
pictures
YouTube.
of her, yeah.
Wow, she was hot, man.
Yeah, back in the day, he was tagging some fucking hot ass.
Word.
That Mimi Beardsley. But her name was awful.
So Clinton wasn't. Who's number 2 then? Fuck the list.
I would say Bush.
And then who?
Either Clinton or Obama. I mean,
Obama is horrendous.
but I'm saying compared to Obama
Clinton-
tries to be funny,
He
which I like.
He tries so very hard.
He
Yeah.
fucks it up though
Yeah.
in the delivery.
He's a big Chappelle fan. Like that's his favorite show is the
Really?
Chappelle show. Yeah, Neil Brennan met Obama because he was writing for Seth Meyers at the White House Correspondents' Dinner, and Neil was like co-creator with Dave on the show, and he wrote for him. I mean,
sure.
Neil was
Neil's
from the
a
very
monster.
beginning. Yeah, he's a funny guy. Great writer.
Neil Brennan's. Oh my God, he's a monster.
And he was talking about.
great.
They introduce you like they tell the president who you are when you walk up because he meets everybody.
Right.
And when he found out that Neil co-created Chappelle's show, he was like, "Oh, Michelle!" Like he was like, oh, he co-created. Like he was actually psyched
Wow,
to meet somebody who was involved with Chappelle's show.
that's kind of neat.
Upset me.
Well, let's just play Bush. So what? They're unveiling the big portrait.
Yeah. His
Why do they
big,
take so long to get the portrait done?
I guess it takes a while to paint that motherfucker.
Yeah.
So, but 3.5 years later, they finally get it up there.
Yeah.
And what is it? Is it a hallway with all the past presidents or something?
Looks life size.
But where do these things go in the White House?
Oh, right over the Obama bed. Pop it up there.
I guess it's a hallway.
Yeah, it's probably.
What happens when they run out of rooms? Do some of these presidents' portraits go in the attic?
I bet, Buchanan. I bet he goes.
Yeah.
Taft.
Would you love,
Harrison?
Would you love a tour of the White House of the shit they don't show anybody? Oh. How great would that be? Like the basement, just weird places.
Yeah.
Storage rooms that they just have stuff laying around that any museum would kill for.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. How do you do that? You have to have major clearance, right?
Oh man, to get like a behind the scenes thing. I don't even know if that's available.
Do they have like a shed somewhere?
The White House shed.
Tools, a rake, the presidential rake.
You know they got some shit underground too. How great would that be? I would love that. All right, so they unveil the portrait for Bush. He goes up on the wall, and Bush has a few jokes.
Behave yourselves. Mr. President, thank you for your warm hospitality. Madam First Lady, thank you so much for inviting our rowdy friends to my hanging. Lauren and I are honored to be here, Mr. Vice President. Thank you for coming. We are overwhelmed by your hospitality, and thank you for feeding the Bush family, all 14 members of us who are here. I want to thank our girls for coming. I thank Mom and Dad, brothers, sister, in-laws, aunts, and uncles. I appreciate you taking your time. I know you were as excited as Laura and me to be able to come back here, and particularly thank the people who helped make this house a home for us for 8 years, the White House staff. I want to thank.
I'll pause real quick. Do you know what it is? I bet you he is nervous. He hasn't spoken publicly like this. He's speaking in the White House again for the first time in like 3.5 years.
Yeah.
He did this all the time, but he hasn't done this in years.
And what happens to an ex-president? Like, he doesn't get total clearance anymore, right?
No.
I bet he could walk around pretty much
Bush
do
could
what he
probably
wants.
go anywhere. Yeah, who's going to say no?
I don't know. How does that work?
I bet he can just walk right up to the gate. Hey, let me in.
You think?
Hey.
Does anyone know the answer to that?
Forgot something under the bed.
He probably doesn't legally have it, but
everyone's like, all right, we know what the law is, but
he's the guy.
Right?
Yeah.
I wonder how that works. I wonder about dumb stuff like that.
Huh? I bet you get just for being the president, you get all the time clearance.
Do you have a card on you? Kind of like a PBA type card?
No, but I bet there's common courtesy. You don't just stroll into the Oval Office and sit down.
Right.
But I bet, you could go in there and talk to the guys. Hey, hey, I want to talk to this guy. Hey.
I bet you can't.
You don't think?
Not as easily as you're saying.
I bet you can. I bet because you're the president, I bet you got clearance for life.
They talked to. I read something either Time or Newsweek had an article about the President's Club, which there's 5 of them alive.
Continental. Oh, different.
You're flying around zippity doodah and stuff. I remember one time I was in a coach.
No, you don't.
I got up off the subject. Chip gets distracted easily. It's new medicine.
Yeah,
but how they have this, they talk to each other. Like Clinton would talk to Bush.
Yeah.
They understand something about each other and the job.
Yeah.
Nobody else alive understands. Like literally, even Carter hates Bush, but Bush Sr. and Clinton, who seem like unlikely allies, they understand something about each other that no one on the earth understands. Right. They have a knowledge. Imagine if, the 5 of us in this room, imagine if this was the only radio show in the country.
Should be.
Who would we talk about fucking radio with?
Yeah.
Each other. Nobody else would get it. And that's how we feel with our pomposity. But
of course.
Yeah, we barely talk to other radio guys.
But you know what I'm saying?
But when you do, you're like, oh, okay, you know the dumb shit we.
You look at each other differently.
Right.
You get it a little bit differently. Right. Sorry, he just looks nervous to me.
By the way, he's not killing.
Mm-hmm.
Not yet, no.
I guess the news decided to chop this up and make him look like he's amazing.
All serious.
Because I'm sweating over here. This is not showing Bush killing yet.
Well, he's just doing some things.
Mission accomplished.
Yeah, hit it.
And Bill Allman, the White House curator. I am pleased that my portrait brings an interesting symmetry to the White House collection. It now starts and ends with a George W.
George Washington, the first. Okay. He's just warming up.
When the British burned the White House, as Fred mentioned, in 1814, Dolly Madison famously saved this portrait of the first George W. Now, Michelle, If anything happens, there's your man.
Yeah.
It's a weird laugh.
Yeah. He's having like an 8.5 so far.
Oh, yeah. Tell Michelle to run out of the White House with his painting.
Mr. President,
Oh.
that when you are wandering these halls as you wrestle with tough decisions, you will now be able to gaze at this portrait and ask, what would George do?
That's pretty fucking funny, man. They're loving him.
I am honored to be hanging near a man who gave me the greatest gift possible, unconditional love. And that would be number 41.
His pops.
Got a little choked up there. Where's Pops? They didn't give him a good seat. Way in the back.
Is he?
I hear he's in a wheelchair, and they're probably requesting they don't show him.
Oh, boy.
I'm guessing they're requesting that they don't show him. Because I've heard they've kept it under wraps that he's in a wheelchair.
Oh, boy.
And he's not doing well.
He's no kid anymore.
Who is he?
They're not really set up for a 5-camera shoot in this thing.
Sure. Well, how about they know the ex-president's there? He didn't just...
I want to thank John Howard Stanton for agreeing to use his considerable talents to paint my likeness. You've done a fine job with a challenging subject. In the portrait, there's a painting by W.H.D. Kerner called A Charge to Keep. It hung in the Oval Office for 8 years of my presidency. I asked John to include it because it reminds me of the wonderful people with whom I was privileged to serve. Whether they served in the cabinet or on the presidential staff, yes. These men and women, many of whom are here, worked hard and served
Lewinsky
with honor.
served on the presidential staff.
We had a charge to keep, and we kept the charge. Joke. It is my privilege to introduce the greatest First Lady ever. Sorry, Mom.
The way he goes, bah.
Sorry, Mom.
Would you agree to a tie? A woman who brought such grace and dignity and love in this house.
Who's he talking about?
Oh, he's talking about his wife.
Oh, that makes sense.
Thank you all.
Is that it?
Thanks, everybody.
Now she babbles.
She's a nice lady.
Did she tell any jokes?
I thought we said he killed.
He did.
Well, he did
right.
pretty much
For
kill
the
it.
press who hates him?
The press was loving him.
They loved him.
We don't need her, right?
No, she had a funny line, though. I don't remember what she said.
Yeah.
That would have been great, though. Some reporter just stands up. Hey, what about 9/11, man? Just ruins the whole moment.
Well, what happened?
Yeah, well, what was it? Throw a shoe at him.
Imagine if she gave...
Remember how excited he was? He was so into the shoot
When
thing.
he ducked that shoe, and he's like, come on.
Come on, let's
I
play.
know you got another one.
Right.
There's 3 presidents in that room, though.
Yeah.
Oh.
Bush,
Clinton was there?
Obama. No, Bush, Obama, and Bush.
Oh.
Was Clinton there? I don't think he didn't acknowledge Clinton. Probably
Clinton
not.
wasn't there?
You would think Clinton would be there.
Nah, they probably don't do for portrait.
Look how
It's the shoe throwing
he
incident.
loves that he's in a little fucking game now.
Little battle.
Look,
Whoa.
come on, you got another one.
Come
That guy was amazing to get both shoes off.
How the fuck did they not just shoot him? Just take that guy and blast him.
You don't want to
throwing shoes at the president.
The smile on his face because he knows there's
like,
a second shoe that he has to fucking duck out of the
He's
way of.
dodging.
He loved it.
It's great. I catch the shoe, you're out.
But he actually reaches down and oh, they pulled him right down.
Wow.
That's just a shoe. Let's relax. All right, why don't we break? Who's coming in today? Chris Hemsworth, huh?
Chris Hemsworth.
He was Thor in the Avengers.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
And he's in that Snow White and the Huntsman movie.
Oh, yeah.
That movie looks all right.
I didn't realize he was Captain Kirk's dad in that 2009 Star Trek movie. Remember? The little reboot? He was the guy at the beginning that was in the movie until he died in the beginning.
Why don't we have a new Star Trek movie yet?
You
just said
filming
2009. I'm like, fuck,
I know,
we
right?
should have gotten one already.
Oh, they're filming. Oh, yeah.
They should pump those out one a year.
Oh, I'm psyched.
One every year and a half. Come on, let's do
I
this.
hear tell Khan.
Oh,
He's going to be in this one.
Yeah?
Khan.
J.J. Abrams did Super 8 in the meantime.
Pretty psyched.
Oh, that was smart. How about you stick with the Star Trek shit?
Yeah. He's all over the place with that fucking bad robot. It's, amazing. Yeah. I like his stuff.
So we got him. We got Chris Hemsworth. He's a superhero?
He's Thor, the mighty Thor.
Thor isn't the gay one, right?
Thor is not.
No, it's Green Lantern.
Green Lantern
is now gay?
Is gay. I heard that on the news.
Why do they have to be gay?
Why do they have to be gay?
Why do they have to be straight? Why do they have to be anything? Why do we care? Why do they have fucking press releases about
They're
this?
fake things. They're not real. So why does he have to be gay?
Why does the Green Lantern have to be gay? And were there signs?
I don't know if there were signs, but I mean, having social messages in comic books isn't new.
No?
No.
Give us an example.
X-Men is all,
what?
You know.
What is that?
Society treating mutants as different, even though they're human beings.
Fuck that. They could kick our ass.
Yeah.
Gotta keep them in check.
You're on the side.
I'm on the other side. Fuck the mutants.
You're against the X-Men.
Who's the other gay superhero? On the way in, they told me two: the Green Lantern and somebody else.
It's Dr. Gay. He as a producer for a radio show.
Superman's gay.
Superman,
obviously.
Yeah, they call him Poopa Man. We used to call him that.
That's good. Big P on his chest.
No, it's not.
And I guess Batwoman, not Batgirl.
That's Batwoman.
Is a lesbian.
Lesbo.
Is she really?
I learned that today on the way in.
Batwoman.
Yeah, because 1010 Wins was talking about this, you know, because this is real news.
Like it's real.
And Batwoman is a lesbian. Traffic and weather together after this.
Crazy.
It's so stupid.
It's not real.
I'm losing my mind. Why are news stations talking about superheroes being gay or not? Why?
I don't know.
And the Green Lantern is gay. Sports next.
I'm being told North Star from X-Men
is gay.
Yeah, but that's not a big thing.
No.
North Star.
Oh, look at this.
Oh, look at that.
X-Men.
Two men kissing on the cover of an X-Men comic book.
Jesus Christ. Yeah. Speaking of gay, you know, it's not slanderous.
I saw
to
that.
Call someone gay now.
It's not?
Yeah, when you say, like, oh, Tom Cruise is gay, like, you can say that.
Where'd you hear that?
Well, can you say that?
Sure can.
Why?
No, I don't think you can say that.
Yeah, you can say that.
Well, now hold on.
Because it's just like, what?
I don't know if you could say that.
You can say it, but they can still sue you for it. What you're saying is you'll probably win.
Right.
However,
Yeah.
you will have to pay to defend the lawsuit.
Well, I was just using him as an example.
Yeah,
of course.
I think what they meant with the lawsuit was, you know, stop being gay.
Oh, is that it?
You know how we use that, you know how we say faggot and stuff, but we don't mean like sucking dick.
Right.
I think that's what they were getting at with that lawsuit. Because someone, you know, said to another person, you know, he wasn't accusing him.
I think he was accusing him of
you
being
sure?
gay.
You know what? All right.
Saying gay.
After the break, let's find that article and figure this shit
let's
out.
do that. We'll figure it all out.
Because I assumed it was the other thing, where, you know, you have a coworker, you're like, oh, man, stop being gay.
No, I don't think so.
It wasn't that.
No.
Wow. Really?
No, I think it was the other way. I think it was actual gayness.
Huh. Yeah. Well, guess what? There's our tease.
Well, we'll find out along with you.
Sirius XM.
So he's in the bathroom fucking dumping right now and he's dropping a few fucking turds. And he'll
Big
be in
Thor
here.
logs.
Big Thor
They
logs.
sound like thunder. They're all made of steel and metal.
They got a great contract, some guys, right? Didn't they? Didn't they all sign like for fucking shitload of movies?
For years.
Man.
Lots of movies and lots of years.
That's smart.
Job security.
But he's not here to talk about Thor and the Avengers, right?
Well,
He's talking about that movie Snow White and the Huntsman.
Oh, it's Kristen Stewart's in that? Yeah. Oh, okay, from the...
Is that a chick flick, Snow White and the Huntsman?
No. The Twilights. I like her.
You sure?
Well, Charlize Theron. Okay, wow.
Charlize Theron.
She's fucking hot.
We met her many years ago. Oh, many years
Where?
ago. At NEW.
Did you?
She came as a girlfriend of somebody.
yes, that's right. Yeah.
Well, it doesn't matter anymore, so I could say.
Yeah.
Third Eye Blind. Oh. And then that douche. I fucking hated that guy. God, I hated that guy. And then he's like, please, you know, please don't mention that she's sitting out there. I'd really appreciate it. And we were fucking, that was when we were still kind of like sort of fucking wimpy-ish.
But what were we going to say?
We were on our way to become the dicks that you know.
He was all, you know.
But we were still listening to people back then. We're like, okay, all right, we won't mention
Jesus
it.
Christ.
She's only like a massive fucking star now.
Yeah.
Chris Hemsworth.
Hello. How are you?
Hi, Chris. How are you?
There he is.
Welcome to the Opie Anthony Show.
Hi.
Thanks for having me.
How you doing?
We held the door open for you so you could go in the bathroom.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
Take a seat. We're on the air. We just do it this way. Yeah.
I need these now.
It's a lot
They
easier.
look cool, though, don't they?
It's early for you, right? You don't get up this early.
No, not well. Yes, I do sometimes. I mean, I've got in from London about just a day or two ago. So yes, yeah.
Jet lag.
You know,
yeah, that's not too bad. This from London to here is all right. Yeah, LA is that little bit.
I want to be able to tell someone I just came in from London. That sounds so cool. Just came in from London.
So take a flight, come back, and say you just came in from London.
We just came in from Cleveland recently.
Oh, great.
That's what we get.
That's exotic where I come from. You know.
Yeah, is it? Say?
Yeah.
All right, fair enough.
Whereabouts are you from in Australia?
Melbourne.
Melbourne. A lot of people say
Melbourne.
Melbourne. It's Melbourne.
Who said Melbourne recently? It was somebody on stage. Oh, Keith Robinson, who's a comic who just did a tour of Melbourne, and he's a dummy from Philly. And he's on, and he goes, "Yeah, there's some Australians in the audience." He goes, "I'm from Melbourne. I was in Melbourne." It's like, you fucking phony. You were there for 20 minutes trying to copy accent. It really annoyed me.
Just drop the R.
Yeah, you were a soap star too in Australia too. How many episodes a week were you doing?
We used to shoot. It was about 5 episodes a week.
Oh, you were on every day?
Yeah, and you do 20 scenes a day and multi-cam, and it was it was like it made everyone thinks it never receives any respect. You know, shows like that. It's just a soap. It's harder than anything else I've ever done.
It's gotta be you don't have much lead time to learn your lines, and
it's terrible scripts most of the time. You know, when you're trying to make something work, and you've literally the 15 minutes to shoot a scene, whereas in a film you have days. And,
right.
Millions of dollars to spend on the script and rehearsals.
How do you memorize all that? That seems impossible.
It's funny because you start to know the writing so well of the character, and it's it becomes kind of predictable.
Yeah. Okay.
Let me guess. I'm in a plane crash, or there's an earthquake, and I've got my 4th child, and I'm married 6 times.
Do they do the same thing in Australian soaps as American ones, where when they go to commercial break, you got to sit there and kind of just look at the camera and make those eyes like?
Yeah, it is. It's that sort of steely gaze.
Yeah.
And then you
like they ask you something.
Someone gonna call cut.
But what about Bob? And then you got to go like. Yeah, what about it?
And as you're making the face, they zoom in slowly.
And the music plays, and
it's constantly sort of like exposition for other people's characters. Like, oh, did you hear about, John just got back from Yabby Creek and went fishing and da-da-da. It's like, yeah, what does that have to do with me?
Wait a minute. I'm here.
Yeah.
What was your character's name?
Kim.
Kim.
Oh,
and what kind of a guy were you in the, what was your job in the soap? What was your thing?
I swear to God, he was the lifeguard, and then he had a drug problem, and he was in high school, but then left high school and became a real estate agent, and then that didn't work, and then became a bartender. Then got married 3 times, and literally had 4 different kids from different women, and stayed 19 for 3.5 years on the show. It was never had a birthday.
Oh, that's funny.
I was watching a soap yesterday in the gym. I was doing a little elliptical, and
good low impact.
Yeah, there was a soap
low
on.
result.
Oh, it's me we're laughing at. But it was a soap that was on one of the TVs, and I was thinking of exactly that, like the amount of shooting these guys do.
That's unbelievable.
And memorize script wise is awesome.
Yeah, it gets you ready for everything else. I think it's like that's the best training I had.
Are you glad you got up early to talk about soap operas?
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
instead of a huge Hollywood blockbuster that's coming out.
Yeah,
Snow White and the Huntsman.
Yeah, man, at theaters today.
But I mean, so like you said, prepare you for something like that. Like they kind of get you.
Yeah.
They make your acting. Like, this is probably easy compared to that shit.
Yeah, no, it is. To be honest, I mean it's you just have more time and you have better scripts and the whole process is in your favour. But there's also things like there's the bad habits you got to get rid of, which is their steely gaze off to the side of the camera.
Right? Oh, they didn't want Thor looking like that.
You're not going to cut to commercial break here. That's a movie, Chris.
How was Kristen Stewart? Because I didn't know. I just actually looked down and saw that she was the co-star in that.
Yeah, she's great. Yeah, a lot of fun. I mean, I met her and Charlize kind of a couple of weeks before we started shooting, very briefly, and then. Once I landed in London to shoot, it was kind of, it didn't stop from then onwards in 4 months. And as big a film as it was, it had this kind of smaller feel to it because it was a tight little crew and cast, and we all went from various obscure locations, snow-capped sort of mountains and cathedrals and big beautiful dark forests and down to Wales and the beaches and it was just beautiful. Like and there was no kind of running back to the trailer in between shots and things because they were obscure spots. And, it was just beautiful sort of. One of the more visceral kind of organic sets I've been on. All Thor and Avengers was green screen.
Right.
Mind-numbing and
yeah.
What am I fighting? What's it look like?
A lot of that, yeah. Staring at a spot on a wall.
Literally, yeah. A tennis ball next to the camera.
Yeah. Is that how you do it?
A lot of the time, yeah. Occasionally the actor's there, or occasionally it's most of the time it's not an actor. And I mean, there was a scene in the Avengers, that big ensemble where we're all kind of there, and just the 360 pan of all of us, and Rennie goes, who the fuck? What does this thing look like? And all of us went, yeah, what's happening here? And then they had to come over and explain, like, okay, there's this big Leviathan. We're like, what is that? It's a big alien ship. I'm like, okay, hang on. But we're just in the middle of kind of, swinging at different directions and shooting things, and realised we had no idea what we're fighting.
When in doubt, give it a steely gaze. That's it. Just look at it.
Do they when they green screen like that, will they shoot your action first and then kind of mold whatever the computer animations are around you, or do they do the computer animations first? They go, no, swing up more.
Yeah, a bit of both. I mean, they'll shoot us first, but they'll have in mind where it's going to be, and they'll say, you've got to step here and do this and this, and there's other times when they just kind of add it all in. But
we'll fix it in the mix.
Is it weird? Is it weird doing something and then seeing? Is it weird seeing yourself fight some mythical creature on camera that was not in the room with you?
Yeah, especially when it works too. Like it doesn't matter how many times you do it, it just always feels ridiculous.
Right.
And especially when you're screaming or you're emotional and whatever, and the crew's standing around like, this green soundstage in the middle of New Mexico, bored, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh, actually, there's a building and there's a monster and there's a... Wow.
That must be something to see the finished product when there was nothing there,
There was, yeah. There was actually a big troll that I had to fight in Snow White and the Huntsman, and it was actually in this sort of very shallow creek, and they had like little landmines, so to speak, that would shoot up water. So as I was running from the troll, it would look like that was the troll stepping.
Oh man! And then they'll put the troll in later, but the actual water is.
Which made it really interesting, like trying to run backwards and fight with these like semi-landmines under me, and literally like, wait a second, and they're big sort of punches out of the water, and they were like, yeah, don't step there, and swing the axe this way, and it's,
who is the huntsman? The huntsman is just what is your role?
He's kind of he's a mercenary, but he's lost his wife years before and some tragic circumstances, and he's a drunk. He's a lost soul, and he's hired initially to capture Snow White, and purely out of personal gain. The Queen promises him something, and so he does it, and then knowing full well kind of what they intend to do with it, they mention sort of cutting out her heart and what have you, and then his sort of conscience starts to creep back in, and the light in her, and that the beauty and strength that affects the universe around her eventually is what he sees, and starts to kind of sober up and think, okay, maybe I should be doing something else here.
Who does Charlize play? Is she the queen?
Yeah, the evil queen.
Yeah, a little darker than the cartoon.
Yeah. I said yesterday, the dwarves are not sleepy and grumpy and what have you. They're a band of drunken criminals.
Yeah.
And they have us hog-tied and hanging upside down and rob us. That's their introduction.
Yeah.
But played by Ian McShane, Bob Hoskins, and Ray Winston, and just all the classic English kind of...
Are they real people, or are they...
They had little people doubles.
Oh, they did.
So they're the real actors, and then they had the little people with the prosthetics that look like the actors, and then they'd sort of, in certain shots it'd be them, and in certain shots it'd literally be me standing on a platform and Ray Winston standing... on the ground, and somehow it works, It's
Someone says Tom Cruise's scenes have to be done because he's a short guy, and he'll be with a taller actress, and sometimes they actually have to put her in something lower, like when they're walking down a hallway or whatever.
Really?
So they look like they belong together.
You're a tall gentleman.
I had to do I'd have to straddle to spread my legs.
Oh, really?
And so to be lower a lot of the time.
How tall are you?
6'3".
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That was on the soap when they couldn't really move the cameras are pretty kind of in the one spot, you know. So it's like, find your lens.
What's like the first movie you did that was really kind of, hey, I think I'm onto something here.
It was Star Trek.
It was Star Trek.
It was.
What a great opening sequence that was. I've been a Star Trek fan for years, and it was just. Boy, if that didn't pull you in, you have nothing going for you. It was amazing.
It's funny because I really knew nothing about what the film was going to be, and yet the rest of the town did. And I'd sort of just arrived, and I'd sent a tape early on, and it was sort of a last-minute phone call where J.J. Abrams, the director, called and said, look, can you come in tonight, like Friday afternoon? I said, okay, yeah. And I said, I don't know the script or whatever, and read at the desk with him in his office, and he goes, okay, great, you got the part, you start Monday.
Oh, wow.
Shit. And it was better it happened that way, because by the time I'd finished shooting, which was only a week or something, I went, oh, this is a pretty big deal, this film. How big the budget? What are they planning doing? And then started kind of shitting myself and going, well, but...
Can I do it over again? Wait a minute.
If I'd known that prior, I probably would have been a lot more nervous. But
yeah, it was one of those opening sequences where you kind of not sure what's going on.
Yeah.
Like initially, I think everybody thinks you're James T. Kirk.
Yeah.
And then it's like, oh, okay, it's his dad.
Yeah.
It was really a great movie. I liked
It's funny. It felt like the next year or two, I'd just been mistaken for Chris Pine.
Really?
And a lot of people. Actually, we came into the premiere with my younger brother, and someone came up and said, Chris.
Oh.
And they're like, oh, I think you're talking to my brother. They're like, no, you're Chris Pine. Thought he was Chris Pine. It was like, it was a fun role.
Yeah, that's a good project to be.
How nice is it to be a part of a movie that's made $1.3 billion already?
That's
yeah.
Like that's like you're made in Hollywood when that happens, because they just know that you're associated with such a big project.
Yeah, sure. It's huge. We all, I guess, had an idea it was going to be big because the individual films had worked, but on this scale, I mean, every week, even they predicted, okay, it'll open at this amount, and then outdid that, and again each weekend, and the best thing was the reviews were so good. Like not often do you have that combination,
and not only that, but like just people word of mouth. From people that have seen it, not like just critics or something.
Yeah.
Everybody I've talked to that has seen it is just like, it's amazing. The action sequences are fantastic.
Yeah, it was good fun.
What are you doing after that? Like you shot, because Kristen Stewart's coming off of the Twilights, which I really like the Twilights. I mean, I don't like to talk about it a lot, but I do enjoy them.
Look at you.
I do enjoy them. You guys are both coming off massive movies.
Yeah, I did a film which is kind of refreshing because it wasn't that sort of $200 million budget sort of feel, and it was a film with Ron Howard, based in the 70s, a true story about Niki Lauda and James Hunt, Formula One drivers, and their rivalry on and off the track. And James, who I play, is a British race car driver, and he was basically the rock star of the Formula One, and refused to sort of conform to the establishment and dress up, and this classic, like, we never wear a suit and bare feet to events with the royal family and whatever, and this is the world champion, and would drink and party and smoke and throw up before every race because he was wound up or drunk or both,
Wow.
And then on the track was just kind of chaotic, and whereas Niki Lauda was much more sort of calculated and maybe, but it was great. It was a smaller budget, intimate sort of film, and it's refreshing. It wasn't full of fight sequences and CGI.
How much time have you spent in London?
I shot 2 movies there, and I'm about to shoot 4-2 there. So then, by the time I finish, that'll be a year and a half.
What's 4-2?
Thor.
Oh, Thor 2. I'm sorry, you said 4-2. Okay.
It's my lisp.
And when you
I'm 4.
Did you have a dialogue coach, or were you just pretty natural at picking it up? Because even as George Kirk,
you always have dialect coaches, and American, 90% of our TV and film as kids is from here in Australia, and so I think you have a bit more of an ear for it than maybe the Brits do. But look, you just it's about having a good coach, and you got to work hard on it.
To Americans, it's pretty funny. I mean, all the time to just see an actor and go like, wait, what? What the fuck is he talking like that for?
The whole cast of The Wire is fucking British and Scottish.
Yeah.
Gary Oldman, I never knew.
Yeah.
Was British until I heard him interviewed. I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
it's weird.
It always throws you off, right?
Perfect, didn't he?
Can you do? You can do American then.
Oh yeah,
yeah. It's something I haven't. I was saying the other day. When I first got to the States, I did like 3 or 4 films, all in American, and kind of had it down. And now I've been doing sort of British accents for the last 2 years. So you just got to then get your head back in that sort of zone, and
Now, I've noticed with Australian accents, there's like 2 different things. There's like you, but then there's this thing, and we always goof about it, how they kind of go up at the end.
Yeah.
Like talk, I was outside.
Yeah.
So, like, what is it? Is that just a different place, or?
I don't know. It kind of drives you crazy because it's this upward inflection on everything, and everything's a slight sort of apology or non-committal sort of.
It seems tentative.
Go down the street, maybe. Are you asking me if you can go down the street? No. It's like, I'm Ron Burgundy. I had a dialect coach, actually, a voice teacher in Australia, who he was like that. You've all got to stop doing that, because it's hideous.
I guess it's probably akin to a southern accent versus a northern accent here.
Yeah.
It's just there's got to be different types of.
Yeah, I don't. I guess it's sort of like from state to state there's variations.
Right.
But it's more just sort of. It's more attitude that varies than sort of like, it's not like, say, Boston is, that's that's California.
That's just weird. Boston.
It's sort of, but,
yeah, well, it works.
Yeah.
I just really want to play a superhero.
Oh, Jimmy.
We'll have you.
Oh,
or just some kind of a creepy villain.
Well, what kind of superhero would you be?
I don't know. That's probably more of a villain. Just a mediocre guy. Yeah.
Mediocre guy.
Yeah, I was saying before.
That's not threatening.
No.
A mediocre plan. Maybe I'll take over the world.
I wish there was a comic book hero that just looked like me, like some frump, like from years ago.
Frump man.
Yeah. Something.
He was in Spider-Man though, so he's he's downplaying.
He knows the original Spider, of course.
He really was in Spider-Man.
That one,
yeah. I didn't know.
Yeah, he had a big role.
No, you didn't. I was just kidding. I only had one line. I'm the king of one line.
The original is in
2001.
Yeah.
We didn't even know I made it into the final cut of the movie until one of the fans of the radio show saw it and then sent us. I still have like a little reel. Somebody sent us the back in 2001.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. See, that's good. You had one line that's still made in the movie.
Yeah.
That's the toughest thing is, you do something, and most of the time, the big percentage gets lost and cut because the film's 4 hours long or something. But well done.
Yeah, well, it was actually
you must have been really good.
Like just 2 action movie guys talking to each other.
Well, here's how bad I stunk because I shot for an hour and one line made it in. I'm really good for one line, but they realize I fall apart. By line 2, I'm fucking finished.
Peak early. Get out.
Do you get to the point sometimes where you're just doing things, because I've noticed it takes forever.
Yeah.
To film stuff. It's just to move one little thing around. It's like hours.
Oh, it's
Do you ever look around and just go, fuck, man, let's just do this?
Oh, all the time. and another angle. And literally, like, you can take 2 hours to reset that. And you kind of get in the swing of it, and you go, oh, great, now I get the scene. They're like, and we'll come back tomorrow and finish this off. And then it's like,
thanks.
Tomorrow you got to pick it up again. And that's the exhausting thing. I kind of love sort of, I guess, the pace of TV, but... I don't know, but I certainly prefer film.
I love when they say turning around, because that means that you have so much more time to not be. I hate when the cameras roll because I know I'm just going to fuck up and panic. I love downtime. Downtime is the best. Downtime rules. You can't screw up. You can just hang out and talk to people.
There's a confident actor, right? Look at him.
By the way, 99% of actors, I think that.
Oh, thank God.
Oh, turning around. I didn't screw that up. They got it, obviously, because we're moving on to the next one. That's really one more confirmation that you're not being fired because they have to shoot me from the other angle too. It's panicky. It's really panicky. I think the more times I've done it, the more I realize how hard it is, man. I really admire good actors. It's fucking brutal. It looks easy, but it's not.
Why can't you just be natural when the camera goes on?
Because we all think that they have that called reality TV, but it's like everyone thinks we're natural. Like that's what every person thinks. Like, I can just go up there and be myself. And it's like, well, you're not interesting, stupid. You have to play somebody else.
That's the thing. Also, people say, "Oh, he's just playing himself. That's easy." that's the hardest thing to do because your bullshit monitor in your own head is like, you don't talk like that. You don't, so you're far more critical, and then you become so much more aware, and it's much harder to kind of just relax into it,
Yeah.
And I mean, it's different, I think, if you're improvising and then it's sort of, there's a looseness to it, which most people can kind of get away with. But when it's scripted, it's you're remembering that now, deliver it, and now,
Yeah.
I don't know, but
I just don't know how it does come off looking natural because it's hard not to be so stiff. It's
just amazing.
Conscious of every movement of your hands.
Yeah.
It's dumb arms.
With Will Ferrell's like, what do I do with my hands?
Yeah, that was hilarious.
Put him down, he just keeps bringing him up in the shot.
Well, Chris, they're telling us in our earphones, Chris has to go because he has other TV and stuff.
Very busy man.
Did we sell the movie properly?
Well,
I hope so.
We
had a great time with Chris. I just want to make sure people go and see the movie.
In theaters today, obviously, Chris is a great actor, and Kristen Stewart's phenomenal, and so's Charlize Theron.
I'll say this, the biggest feedback we've got is I think most people expected it to be more of a sort of chick flick, but it's far more Lord of the Rings than it is any sort of clean Disney version we've seen. And the biggest feedback has been from men saying, oh, shit, I didn't think I was going to enjoy it. I loved it. It's epic, and it's gothic and dark, and much more sort of what Chris Nolan has sort of done with, the Batman, or the superhero films. I think this director has done with fairy tales. And so, yeah, there's my pitch.
Thanks, man.
There's my pitch.
In theaters today. And Chris Hemsworth, thank you, man, very much.
Yeah, thanks for coming
Thank you
in.
very much. Thanks for having me.
The Opie Anthony Channel. Oh, yeah! On Sirius XM.
Oh, Mimi Beardsley, could you eat my ass, Mimi Beardsley? Haven't you done this before, Mimi Beardsley? Worst name ever, Mimi Beardsley. Mimi Beardsley. Oh, Mimi Beardsley. Oh, my dick smells like Mimi Beardsley. Could you eat my ass, Mimi Beardsley? Worst name ever, Mimi Beardsley. Mimi Beardsley. Are you fucking any Negroes? Do you have any friends who'll eat my ass? Have some bootleg alcohol. You're a virgin, aren't you? Smell the opera. Her name is horrible. It's a real cock softener. Why don't you take care of my baby brother? Oh, look, his cock went back into the left. Back into the left. His cock went back into the left. Back into the left. Oh, Mimi Beardsley. Could you eat my ass, Mimi Beardsley? Haven't you done this before, Mimi Beardsley? Worst name ever, Mimi Beardsley. Mimi Beardsley. Oh, Mimi Beardsley. Oh, my dick smells like Mimi Beardsley. Could you eat my ass, Mimi Beardsley? Worst name ever, Mimi Beardsley. Mimi Beardsley. His cock went back into the left. Back into the left. His cock went back into the left. Back into the left. His cock went back into the left. Back into the left. His cock went back into the left. Back into the left. Oh, Mimi Beardsley. Could you eat my ass, Mimi Beardsley? Haven't you done this before, Mimi Beardsley? Worst name ever, Mimi Beardsley. Mimi Beardsley. Oh, Mimi Beardsley. Oh, my dick smells like Mimi Beardsley. Could you eat my ass, Mimi Beardsley? Worst name ever, Mimi Beardsley. Mimi Beardsley. Oh, Mimi Beardsley. Oh, Mimi Beardsley.
Sirius XM. Yeah, this is the Opie and Anthony Show.
Yeah, it sure is. Want to thank Chris Hemsworth for stopping by.
Fine guest.
Snow White and the Huntsman in theaters today. I heard he had a really good time, and fuck, that guy gets laid a lot, huh? Or used to. I think he's married now.
Me or Chris?
Oh.
Well, you, Jimmy, of course.
It's very hard to imagine a life like that.
Yeah.
Again, not just the good looks, but that fucking Australian accent that all the chicks seem to dig.
And the movie star quality.
And the movie star thing.
And it turns out he has brothers all over the place that are movie stars, too.
That's amazing.
What has he got, 2 other brothers?
Oh, this motherfucker.
Roland was telling me that his brother's in the Hunger Games.
Yeah.
And his brother's just as big as him? Roland was saying that. He's getting up there. He's getting empty. And then Jimmy had all sorts of scenarios. Like, what was the one scenario?
I said, would you take being Chris Hemsworth,
Right.
being that good looking and successful,
Right.
but you had a 2-inch penis?
But your penis looks like from your middle knuckle of your pinky to the end of your pinky.
I meant to the elbow.
Just here.
Oh, like you have a baby penis?
Yeah, like grotesquely deformed little pee-pee.
That's an easy one. No fucking way. You need a hog.
Yeah, all right.
You can get things done with a hog.
Imagine though, you fucking wheel out with a girl, you look like that and stuff.
God,
You take, and she's got to be like, oh my god, oh no, there's nothing.
You have to tell her first. I would have to tell her. I'm not. I have a wee willy.
Infantil. What is it called?
Infantilism.
What if it's? See, that scenario is easy. What if it was like 4,
like just below average?
Yeah. Where it looks silly on him when he's nude.
Just small enough to look silly.
Just small enough to look silly, right?
But big enough to obviously be a functional penis.
Oh, wow.
So what? About a 4?
Yeah, but thin.
But thin.
And
thin.
rock
No
hard,
girth.
so it snaps really.
No girth, right?
No girth whatsoever.
Yeah,
the women out there were dripping, man. They were losing their fucking minds because we had him on today.
What women? We're dripping.
Dripping.
They were dripping.
Ah, boy, that's now. You know what?
He was cool.
Gotta take the cock.
You got to go with the hog, right?
Yeah, isolate that one.
You got to go with the hog.
Take the cock.
You got to go with the hog.
Yeah, you probably do.
That's easy. That's an easy one.
Yeah. All right. Go with the hog.
Yeah. He was also in Cabin in the Woods. Yeah. Was that a good movie? I heard it was.
What happened?
People liked Chris Hemsworth in Cabin in the Woods, too.
Oh. Wow.
Who farted? Jimmy?
I don't think so.
You're the go-to fart guy. Someone farted.
I don't smell it yet.
It's kind of sour. Was it you, Roland?
Oh, God. Jesus,
Fucking
Roland.
Why? You're not scared. Oh, fuck, Roland.
Man.
Jesus, that's a bad
man.
Hey, none of us have seen The Avengers, right? You haven't seen it? Jimmy,
No, I
you
haven't seen it.
No.
You've seen it, Sam? Yeah. I want to see it. How do I get an illegal copy?
Why don't you just go to the movie? Well, first of all, ask your doorman.
I saw.
That wasn't supposed to happen.
You put him on the air.
I saw Prometheus. Fuck.
Yeah?
That is.
You did?
Yeah, it is so fucking good.
Yeah.
How'd you see it?
I didn't see it. People like, I look down, it's like, what? I didn't see it. It looks great, though. Fucking goddamn, I want to see that the second it comes out. That's a movie I'm going to go to the movie theater for. Yes.
What time are you going to go? Are you going to go on like a Sunday morning to avoid a crowd? Or
No,
are you gonna...
I think I'm going to get a crowd experience. I haven't had one in a while. I think I'm going to go with a packed movie theater experience.
You're probably going to be very careful about the community the theater is in, though.
You know what?
Yeah?
Yeah? I'm gonna go amongst the people.
Good for you.
If you want.
What?
There's a screening coming up.
When?
Next week.
At the gang-related movie theaters?
No, it'll be like their private screening
room.
room.
Private screening room?
Are you kidding?
No.
Dude, that I will go to.
What movie, buddy?
Prometheus.
Because that girl Numi was wanted to come in.
Isn't Charlize Theron on that too?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's in a couple of hit movies.
She looks good as the Ice Queen in this Snow White movie.
I see that
With those
bitch all
icy
the
blue
time.
eyes.
Restaurants.
And they're making it dark. Nice.
Oh.
You were basically telling I laughed awkwardly there because you were asking Chris Hemsworth if they used real people for the dwarfs, and I think what you were getting at were
actual.
I know, but it was funny how you said it, and I wanted to call you out on it.
Like midgets weren't real people.
Yeah, exactty. That's what I was.
Great.
That's
very funny.
Yeah, you're like, did they use real people, or you said, and then he started answering the question.
Yeah.
Attell is the funniest joke about the word little people. I hate David Attell.
Oh, he's brilliant. Yeah.
God damn it.
What's his?
Yeah,
what's
what's
his
the line?
joke?
I shouldn't do it, but little people. They want to be called little people. Hey, if they're people, that elevates the rest of us to gods.
But he does with that gods.
He is fucking funny.
God,
man.
I can't watch him.
Oh,
He's so
God.
goddamn good.
Yeah.
I can't watch Dave.
He is fucking
Does
funny.
he make up shit on the stage sometimes?
Oh, yeah, constantly. He also, I think, writes a lot, but yes.
So brave.
He's so good, man.
So brave to just fucking make up shit as you're going along.
He's a gifted guy. Colin, too. I was watching some of Colin.
Yeah, Colin's great.
His hunk on the new Secret Service bit about,
he's got a thing about
Of course
that.
he does. Why wouldn't he?
Why wouldn't he?
Motherfucker, the angle. I'm not even going to blow the angle he goes, but it's such a smart,
Yeah.
funny angle.
Colin always is. He's a very smart guy.
That annoys
With
me.
his comedy, it's fucking.
We got to get Colin in here.
Yeah, he hasn't been in a while.
It's been a while.
I saw him last night.
Yeah. Remember when he used to just roll onto the show from like
with
he'd
his
walk
slippers
in
on?
with fucking looking like
Basically, his
grandpa.
slippers.
Yeah, slip it all over.
No.
Yeah, he didn't slip.
Jesus, Chip.
We met him because he was on his way to OTV. That's how it all started with us.
Yeah.
We were outside
On the
NAW,
horse.
and he's like, "Oh, you're Opie Anthony."
Been on the nag.
I'd like to come on your show, but
Yeah. Like, oh, Colin Quinn.
he went across the street to that old OTB joint.
Yeah. Yeah, the good old days, right? That's what they're saying. They miss those days. Oh, boy.
Oh boy, we all missed those days.
Don't we all miss the good old days?
Now we just got to chatter. Now we just chatter for 4 straight hours.
Little chatter.
Instead of having broads and
You know who's
and
gonna-
such.
You know who's going to miss the good old days? Sam Roberts.
You're obsessed with his wedding. It's really strange.
I am.
Why are you obsessed
People
with
are
his
excited
wedding?
about it.
I'm excited. I can't wait to go. It'll be a good time. But Anthony's obsessed.
His excitement is
He
manifesting
doesn't
itself.
want. He doesn't want to see you happy.
No, he does.
No, he doesn't.
He's excited
No,
about
he
the
doesn't.
wedding, and it's manifesting himself in venom.
Because it brings up something in him. He doesn't want.
I know
He doesn't
marriage.
want to see you happy.
No, you know your marriage.
That's true.
you
You
said
went
yourself,
into it. Yeah, you went into it knowing it was going to suck.
Yeah, I did.
I know a lot of marriages fail, but you went into yours knowing it was
I
going to
know,
fail.
knowing it was going to fail.
See, most people don't do that.
From day fucking 0.
See,
Yeah, well, but you know, I was just telling Sam that things change after marriage, and you got to set the fucking rules in place right when you get married. Let her know, like Ralph Cramden says, that you're the boss.
we live a comfortable lifestyle together already.
Right after I said I do, I said I'm the boss.
You did.
That's what you do. So
Just let her know.
Yeah, let her know right away, and weekly weigh-ins. Because wives have a tendency get a little, they get a little comfortable, let's say.
But she takes a lot of pride in her appearance.
That goes away.
It does.
Because then they got the guy. They roped the guy in. Now they could get a little comfortable, which in comfort comes the pounds.
I
so
guess-
you weigh him, you give him a fucking, like in the casino.
I guess I never assumed that she was trying to keep herself in good shape because a stud like me might run away from her.
That is true. He's not exact. Sam understands what a non-catch he is.
Sam sort of
Yeah.
knows he's got a little.
I have to work hard.
There's a little luck involved.
Sam's
here.
a driven 4.
Exactly right. Yes.
because that's
She's an 8.5, 9. Sam's a driven 4.
Yeah.
That would give her a higher number, but that would go into looking disrespectfully at her body. And I
Right,
can't
that's
do that,
true.
'cause she's
That's
your
Are you
girl.
the short end of the stick there?
In the relationship,
Yeah.
personality-wise, or just
overall?
Yeah. Yes.
What are you going to do for the wedding as far as your appearance goes? Are you changing anything?
No.
Are you going to wax the brows?
No.
Are you going to
Although she did,
cut
she
the hair?
She left an eyebrow, like a little eyebrow scissor clipper with a post-it that said "trim your eyebrows."
Like
See?
with the
Are you
word
going to?
please.
No, I mean,
Just trim
God.
them. They don't
I
have
might-
to be that bushy.
I might check for some stray hairs, but
Oh,
beyond
God,
that, no.
Sam.
Yeah.
See, and let me tell you
Trim
something.
your eyebrows. She left him a gun.
Can we do it with a weed whacker? Be a good radio bit the day before your wedding.
And this is before the wedding, and she's leaving you notes about your eyebrows. You know how fucking quickly that turns to, trim those fucking eyebrows. I'm not going to be seen with the likes of that shit.
That's why the precedent is being set now. Yeah. She will see me at the altar with my eyebrows appearing as they always do.
Oh, boy.
And my hair appearing as it always does.
She's going to just get mad at you.
So we don't have to dress up for this wedding, obviously. If you're going like you.
Well, I'm going to have a very nice suit on.
A suit that you're going to wear for other weddings.
And I'm going to look like $1 million at all of them.
Guess where my suit is for my wedding?
Where?
I don't know.
That's why he wanted you to guess.
I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know.
You
wear
will
once.
be wearing a suit.
But you got cash like that, okay?
You wear it once. What about renting a tux? A really nice tux?
No.
They got nice tuxes now.
If you get a nice suit, then you can wear it many times.
You shouldn't have... you should have the best suit in the whole place.
I believe I will.
Is it Armani?
No, it's not Armani.
Hi, mine's Armani.
It's
all right?
Hickey
So what are you
Friedman.
going to do? Hickey what?
A Hickey what now?
Hickey Friedman.
You're going to like the way you look.
No, it's
I
not
guarantee
Men's
it.
Warehouse.
Men's Warehouse.
You see his new commercial where he's in that
He's in the car, just driving, talking all deep.
with that voice.
Somebody tweeted something once where he said his tagline sounds slightly threatening. You're going to like the way you
Oh,
look.
no shit.
I guarantee it.
He's going for a
shit.
mafia thing, I think.
Yeah, I think he is.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, you got a Hickey Freeman?
It's a very, very good brand. Very upscale.
It's not Armani.
What's Hickey mean?
An Armani suit.
I think it's probably two last names. It's like an old school brand.
Did he play with the Grateful Dead or something?
No.
Hickey Freeman?
Look at this.
Seen that?
I'll give you my
Look at that,
Armani
look at
suit,
that,
but I
look
want
at
two
look-
dinners.
Look at the handsome guy.
That's
From
that
Mendy's.
That's that guy.
Look at that.
He's a guy. He's an actor.
Tailored clothing.
What?
Look
Let
at
me
these
say-
suits.
Oh, boy.
Oh, boy.
Oh, God, this looks like a cheap fucking Sears ad.
All right.
You need a few bucks.
Shark skin.
Okay, yeah, cheap ad. Look at this one.
You need a few bucks.
Why don't you get this mahogany sport coat? It
What?
cost $1,095.
How much does your suit cost?
I don't know. Pops paid for that.
Oh, God, his father pays for that.
No.
Oh, my
I've had discussions with Sam Roberts' father. He makes Sam pay for everything.
Yeah.
What?
There's some kind of...
Fuck yeah, man.
There are Excel documents somewhere monitoring every penny that was
Yes.
spent on his wedding.
Sam's parents do not dish out money to Sam Roberts.
Now, doesn't Jess's family have to foot the bill for the wedding? Isn't
No.
that how it works?
That's,
Wait, what?
I mean that is a sort of...
That is the tradition, right?
I guess it's tradition, but that's a little old school.
What?
We split it. We went Dutch on this bad boy.
Why?
What do you mean, why?
Why not have the traditional, the
Not so traditional
bride's
these days.
family pays?
That's not
Oh,
so traditional
boy.
these
Yeah.
days.
That's why your father's fucking keeping tabs on all the money.
Yeah, he wasn't happy about it. He loved the tradition.
Yeah,
He
I bet.
wanted to
that
go
tradition.
Oh,
Yeah, he wanted to go
that's a
very
skin
Oh, he's a
traditional.
chiseler, your father.
he's a
He's
cheapskate.
obsessed OCD with money.
He knows where every dollar is going.
Every penny.
And he wants to make sure Sam understands the value
But-
of a dollar.
Of a
He was
dollar.
also very
Yes.
generous, and it was very unexpected when he offered to pay for the suit. I think my mother probably pushed him to it, but it was very generous of him to do that.
Penny saved is a penny earned. With
probably
his
has a-
fucking handlebar mustache.
She had to bully him into it.
Oh,
She
yeah.
put on the special belt. And taught him a lesson in his rump.
I like Sam's father.
I do too. I like him
really
more
do.
now after thinking of that.
No, I like him a lot, actually. I like Sam's mom, too, but she just laughs the whole time, so I don't really have conversations with her.
Oh, this is going to be unique
Very
now. We're
polite.
going to get to meet
Oh, you've never met the family
the
at all.
Roberts. Yeah.
Did you meet the father?
You've met my dad.
Yes, I met your dad.
Because he walked in that time well after you stopped dating Joe. And he knew that.
Right.
But he wanted an awkward moment, so he said, hey, where's the traffic girl?
Yes. Yes. That bastard.
Yeah,
You're going to
he's
have to pay him back for
He's a
that
son
one.
of a bitch.
Yeah. Be like, hey, so your queer son's getting married.
Good one.
Well, I'll think of something.
Yeah, you got
Maybe
time.
Chip could write it for
What's
me.
that? I'll write anything you need. You need jokes? I'm jokes galore.
Exactly.
Trust me, my suit is going to look like $1 million. It's going to look really
Oh,
nice.
my God. Is there, okay, open bar.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Oh, yeah. That's not a yeah.
All right.
Drink to your heart's content.
Are you bringing a lady?
I'm marrying. Oh.
Ah, you. That's very funny. I'm marrying one. Of course I am.
Me and Ann are growing up together alone in the limo, and we're just going to jerk each other off in our suits. We're both...
We walk out with cum stains all over.
Just pre-cum all over the front of our black trousers. Ann and Jim are acting weird.
Toothpaste.
Yeah, it's toothpaste. We walk on a black light.
Don't we have to end the show early today so we could get up there?
Oh.
I mean, no. I mean, if you
Are you
leave,
sure?
I'm going to do the after show, so if you leave, Jess isn't happy about that, but if you leave straight from
Why
here...
are you doing the after show today?
You do the after show,
We
then
could have got out of here at 9 o'clock.
Yes, we can't.
Not happy about you,
What the
your
fuck?
eyebrows, your fucking schedule.
Right.
Yeah, I can see what
Well,
happened.
she's happy about me.
Why are you doing this
Oh.
stupid after show a day before your wedding?
Because people want to hear a show, you give them a show.
You're getting married tomorrow.
You're getting married tomorrow.
Right.
You fucking chill out for a day.
Sam's a dedicated, got what he lacks in talent. He makes up for in his ability to be on the air.
Right. I've always said I'm
His willingness to sit here.
No, there's an
quantity
OCD
guy.
thing there. There's some weird OCD fucking thing.
Yes,
going
there
on.
is. You like when I used to do spots I would do like a few a night. The same way. It's good though to be that way. It gets you into good habits because
I'm never going to get good unless I just keep doing it.
Even if you keep doing it.
And I booked the limo so I can leave whenever I want.
That's right.
I can just go home.
Stay for a couple songs.
I'm starting to get the feeling Ant really doesn't want to go to your wedding.
Oh my
Making
God.
it very clear to
Yesterday,
everybody.
you and Eric both said you didn't think he was going to go. You said you didn't think he was going to go.
Yeah.
You gave 70-30 odds.
70-30 odds.
I still don't think he's going.
Do you still give it the same odds?
Everything's booked, like the limo's booked.
He's got to get through Friday night. We'll see how Friday
that
night
is true.
You're right.
But
I
I
don't
don't
know
have
if
to
he's
drive.
going.
I can
You're
sleep in the limo. I don't care.
I still think that odds are good. He's not going to show.
No.
Okay. Still 70-30?
I'll go 60-40 now that I know you got a limo.
60-40.
No, I'll be a good.
So it's
I'll be a
getting
good
close
boy
to 50-50
tonight. I'll be a good boy tonight. I'm not going to get completely fucking wasted.
You can get all fucked up
Be
at the
all
wedding, though?
hungover. No, I hate that. I'll get all fucking tooled at the wedding.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to be fucking playing grab ass with your fucking old lady relatives. I'll play grab ass with your mom.
My mom.
Be like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Like, come up behind her, just pinch her ass. She'll be like, oh, and I'll laugh. Right? And then just cup her vag with my hand.
Yeah, and squeeze it angrily while looking her in the eye.
Oh, God.
Fucking bite your lip.
Maybe don't drink.
I'll just grab her. I'll grab her vag, squeeze it hard, and then look at your dad and go, "Traffic girl, huh? Where's the traffic girl? Here she is."
No,
Funny,
don't do
right?
that.
Funny.
Nah.
Funny.
Why so aggressive?
Just conceptually.
Why so aggressive over this whole Sam wedding? I'm very confused.
Because I
I
don't
want to
wa-
get inside your head.
Because you're
a little
right.
bit.
I don't want to go.
You don't
but I
like.
have
You don't want to
to.
go, and you don't like
I'm gonna fucking
marriage.
I was
No,
actually
marriage
looking
So
forward
it's a
to this.
double
You don't wanna go?
combination.
I think on some level he's looking, but he can't admit that he's.
Yes,
thinks it
for some
could be a good
reason,
time.
Ant doesn't want to show nice guy Ant.
I'm
He has to
very-
be like, I'm a fucking.
I'm very
dick.
excited that
I'm
I
a
will
fucking
be.
dick Ant. Why are you doing
I've
Is
this?
that or no?
I'm confused.
Is it that
I'm
or
confused.
is it that anything that interferes
I mean, it's
with
been
Ant's addictive behavior?
That is true.
He kind of hesitates with, but he likes Sam
Yeah.
and wants to go.
That's true.
I mean,
think
the,
Ant-
I mean,
It's
the
out of the
bits,
ordinary stuff. I like ordinary.
but the bits have been a lot of fun. Don't get me wrong.
have been.
But there's something going on in Ant's
Nah,
head
it's,
here.
it's fun radio.
You're very aggressive over
if-
Sam's wedding.
But
for
if it
some
was
reason.
true, I would call him like after the show and be like, you getting married? What the fuck? Like,
Dude, let me
it's
talk
on the
to
air.
you.
I forget all this shit once I'm in my truck.
My perception of Ant has always been that he's very secretly supportive. He's supportive, but he doesn't want to tell.
Yeah,
he
he
doesn't
doesn't
want anybody to know.
He doesn't
Yes,
like
he is
showing
of-
that
of
side.
The clan of the white supremacists, of the Aryans.
He
Yes.
doesn't like showing that side.
Very supportive.
But that's fine. I don't mind that.
Yeah. I'll wish you two the best of luck. And during my toast, I will say that.
Your
Can I,
toast.
can
Are we
I
allowed to
tap the
toast?
glass and be like, everyone, I want you to raise your glass? Yeah, how horrified would you be? I'm all
oh,
drunk,
no.
and I start doing that fucking clink, 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 clink on the glass.
Yeah.
And everybody looks over like, oh, what? And I go, ladies and gentlemen, I want you all
and then my
to
relatives
stand.
are going, that's Anthony from the show. That's
Oh,
Anthony.
it's show. Oh, he's doing a speech.
That's Anthony. He'll probably talk about this on the air.
You know, this little fuckwad. And- oh, no. Oh, the people would be like, oh, no.
No.
Eastside Dave would be laughing
Yeah.
and falling on the floor because he does that. That's what he does. He
And then-
falls down.
You end your speech with, and now Eastside Dave wants to say
Yeah,
something.
and now
Oh
a few
my
words
God.
from Eastside. Yeah. Hey, everyone, guess what's in my asshole? And then he pulls out like the fucking top of the cake. You too.
When do you think Eastside Dave's going to do something really awkwardly stupid?
I think he'll be.
How long will he last? Because we all know he will do something stupid.
Speaking of stupid, Jimmy.
right?
Yeah.
What
Jimmy
was
just
that? Your arm, you stretched?
stretched and
I
punched
was
the
just
light.
doing the sky hook to get a thing in the garbage can. I
And it got
smashed my hand.
blocked.
I don't think
Light.
Dave will fuck anything up at the reception. I think if we do like an after party or whatever, he might fuck some
Wow,
shit up
are you
there.
naive?
I had a half-hour-long conversation with Dave on the phone about the wedding.
Yeah.
First of all, he wanted to know if I was going because he was going to be bummed if I wasn't going because he wants to hang out and drink with Mr. C.
Mr. C. He loves Mr. C.
Who was me.
Yeah.
And then he's like amazed that people really think he's going to fuck around at the wedding. He's like, no, I'm not going to do that. You know.
I don't think he is.
No, I don't think he will either. But
he'll have fun.
He can't help himself. He can't help it because he is a raging alcoholic with just no inhibitions once he
Yeah, but he'll also he'll get all drunk and then he'll come over to me and be emotional. He's like, Sammy, I wanted to set something on fire, Sammy, but I'm not going to do that to you.
Not at your wedding.
I'm not going to do it here. And then he'll start yelling.
Yeah, drinks, Mr. C, what are you having?
He will take his pants down.
He'll probably take his pants down,
He's
but that's
going
to be
do
expected.
something stupid before the official end of the wedding. I'm not talking after party.
Wow.
And he doesn't
what's stupid?
intend to.
I think it might take his pants down or something.
All right, that's stupid.
Okay,
Most
yeah.
people wouldn't
But that's
appreciate
nothing.
that at a wedding.
Most people wouldn't.
Most people wouldn't appreciate that.
Well,
I
it's
would
a
laugh
fair
a little.
statement.
Boxer shorts, it's okay. That's funny.
No, he'll take his boxers down. too.
Jockey's
Oh, no, he'll
a little creepy, but he will go full naked.
He'll try to stick his penis in the wedding cake.
Oh, that'd be funny, right?
But he didn't mean to.
Because he keeps
All
going.
this he didn't mean to. I get it.
Because Dave gets laughs,
Yeah.
but then he keeps going until it's just horror.
Right.
Like he can't just let the laughs be there.
That could be his mistake sometimes.
Right, like he gets laughs
the big
'cause
laughs.
He pulls his pants down and gets laughs, and then he's like, "Oh, more laughs!" And he pulls his underwear down, and then
It's like, what can I do with my dick?
starts jerking off, and everyone's like, "What are you doing,
Oh,
dude?"
God, yes.
Kenny has to remove him, and
Didn't he?
Come on, Dave.
Didn't he eat a piece of shit on our show
oh yeah, he did.
when we were in that shit humor stage for a while?
He ate his own shit.
He ate his own shit.
Then he showed up at your bachelor party at your brother's
Oh,
restaurant.
my brother almost beat the shit
Yeah,
out of him.
because he pulled his
No
pants
joke.
down and started dripping hot wax on his balls in the middle of the table. And your brother was pissed. He was throwing shit at him. He was like, "Get the fuck off that table."
My brother was not happy, and that was a situation where he said Dave didn't mean to do anything.
No.
He just can't help
Oh,
himself.
boy.
He thought he was being a funny guy.
Right.
So he might want to be a funny guy at the wedding.
He
but
might.
I'll keep an eye on him.
Yeah, but you're a horrible influence.
I'm going to egg him on.
And that was actually, I was sitting when I was doing the tables, I was like, well, if I put Dave at their table, on one end, he may not try to be a complete asshole because he'll know that's Mr. C and Opie and Jim. But on the other end,
he knows I love it.
He may want to show off.
Mr. C
Yeah,
will
I know
be,
he's going to show off.
and
He knows I love it.
Opie is also a bad Eastside Dave instigator.
I retweet all his videos because they're hilarious
Sam,
when he's
you're a-
yelling and falling down.
You're an asshole.
Oh,
Why?
man.
Don't put me in this.
You're
I'm
Eastside-
going to be well behaved at your wedding.
All right.
Oh.
I don't know why you're obsessing.
I will,
I'm
too.
going to be a problem.
I will, too. I'll just
I'm not
use
gonna be a
Dave
problem.
to do
You
my
know
bidding. Yeah, I'm going to sit right next to Dave, too. So me and him are just fucking going to be, like, pounding drinks. And
Yeah.
Then,
Yeah.
And then I might whisper in his ear a few things. Hey, Dave, what do you say? Get a load of this, Dave.
What, Mr. C? What, Mr. C?
And he takes you go, that would be funny. And he's like, wow, Mr. C knows funny.
Yeah, and then he does it.
And then it's not
he
funny.
looks over at me, and I'm just laughing like, yeah, this is great.
And then he goes too far, and you're already out the door in your limo.
And I'm in the limo driving home, and everything's safe.
And that's it.
Yeah, love it.
Can someone help me with an Instagram filter? I'm trying to make Chris Hemsworth look really ugly through Instagram.
You're gonna
Put
need
it through the
few.
Norton filter.
Norton
It
filter?
removes the chin, adds tits.
Where do I
and
go
makes
with-
the penis semi-functional.
Semi-functional.
Swim wide.
I can't tweak this picture until I could ugly him up a little bit.
Yeah.
I might have to go Kelvin.
Good luck.
Kelvin.
Kelvin?
Kelvin's a bad
one?
filter, man. Yeah.
That's very
I'm going to go Kelvin with a little fucking blur.
Because in Star Trek, by the way,
They used Kelvin.
he was on the ship. He was the ship, not ship. The ship, the Kelvin.
Really?
In the Star
So I
Trek
go
movie.
Kelvin filter.
Yes.
I got to ugly this guy up, man.
Yeah, good luck.
Well,
That was a handsome gentleman.
E-Rock just sent me the picture of me and Chris Hemsworth. Yeah, I'll be posting
I know that. I was thinking
Get
that
the
too.
fuck out of it. And E-Rock gave me the picture immediately because,
Yeah,
he wanted to rub it in.
of course.
Usually takes days to get these pictures. And guess what?
E-Rock
I took a picture
immediately-
with Chris Hemsworth, and it's on my phone 30 seconds later.
That was E-Rock saying, "Hey, ugly fuckers, look at this."
Yes, of course.
Is he on Twitter, Chris Hemsworth?
No, I don't think he is.
Why would he be?
Why would you be?
He doesn't have to be.
Twitter's a dating service.
He's
Why
too
the fuck
handsome.
is he going to be on that? What is he? He doesn't
Promote
need to be on
movies.
there.
Hey, everybody, Thor here.
Oh boy.
That's what I would do.
He's not at Thor?
Oh,
Who's got that Thor?
God damn it. Roland, you're going to have to leave the
No,
studio.
that's him. It's not me. It's Roland.
That was a Jimmy fart. I
Oh,
know
my
the difference.
God.
I do know the difference. That's why I was a little confused by the last one. Wow. But it came from all the way over there. That's why that's pretty potent.
Wow. That is brutal.
Oh, the gay thing, yeah.
Oh, the gay thing.
The
Did
New
we
York
figure
court
out
thing.
Yeah, that it's not slanderous
To falsely call someone gay.
Right. So even
I think you're right.
if they're not gay,
I believe you're right now.
you could say, "Hey, that guy's gay," and in New York, you know, they're not going to slap you with a slander charge.
Mid-level appeal court in Albany, New York, has ruled that it's no longer slander to falsely describe someone as gay. I'm surprised it worked out this way, right?
Yeah.
How PC everything's getting.
Well, but it makes sense because of how PC things are.
Not seen as an insult
Because it's not seen as an insult.
Wow.
That's not negative. It's not something that anyone should be embarrassed by.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why it's not considered.
However, that will be challenged in other places, and good luck. Now there's a precedent for it, but good luck doing that one in fucking Georgia or somewhere else. And you can still be sued. You have to pay. You have to pay to defend it.
Yeah.
It used to be if you called someone gay or lesbian, there was sufficient grounds for slander.
Oh.
Is no longer the case because gay is no longer seen by society as negative. I think it is seen by society as negative still.
Yeah.
That's the political correctness that comes into play, where it's
Right.
like, oh, it's not seen as negative. And it's
No,
like,
it
yeah,
is. It is. There's more open-minded people.
That's why people
But
ain't flying out of the closet every fucking 2
Right.
seconds.
But I think in general it's still seen by society as negative.
Yeah.
I really do.
Yes.
Case concerning a man from Broome County, Mark, who sued after being called gay because it hurt his relationship with a girlfriend. Justice Thomas Merker ruled that there has been a tremendous evolution of social attitudes about homosexuality. True.
The judge is gay, I think.
And the concomitant.
What?
Is that how you say that word? I've never seen that word before in my life.
What's the word?
CONCOMITANT.
Hold on. I have to see it.
Concomitant.
Where is it? What?
Concomitant.
I've never seen that word. What does it mean?
Oh, I don't know. Concomitant?
Concomitant?
Homosexual and the concomitant increase in gay rights. I'm going to guess progressive or continued.
Ooh,
Yes,
nice.
yes,
C-O-N.
Someone knows their way around a thesaurus.
Wow.
Incorrect.
What?
Oh, incorrect.
Concurrent?
Oh, look at
Yes,
that.
naturally accompanying or associated.
Oh, really? All right.
Well, okay, so kind of progressing.
No.
Concomitant increase in
No,
gay rights
you were
gave
wrong.
sufficient grounds to overturn previous rulings.
Your concomitant remarks are driving me crazy.
Oh.
That's not the correct use.
Yeah, it is. Or maybe if it's common, it went to jail. Double guns, motherfucker.
You evolved into Chip for
Oh,
that joke.
boy.
Concomitant.
I just received a text from Eastside Dave.
Oh,
McDonald.
boy.
Oh, that's good. We could slow dance, me and Dave. That'd be embarrassing, right? And we just open mouth make out kiss in the middle of the dance floor.
I would like that.
Or like when you guys are supposed to do your first dance.
Yeah.
Me and Dave get up and just wreck it by doing a dance and making out, and then we just start fucking.
Or no,
Before everybody else gets
no,
invited.
how about you go out there and you go like, da, 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 da.
I go, hey, look, I'm the bride. I have got a pair of wooden shoes, pretty wooden shoes, little wooden shoes. Oh my God, how embarrassing that
living
be.
out the fantasy that you wanted to play on your sister all those years
They'd
ago.
all be silently humiliated for you.
how
I think he's trying to be
embarrassing.
funny.
Oh, what's he doing?
Jess and me would stop dancing and just look at you.
I just ruined the dance. And then is there going to be a daddy's little girl dance?
I think we're doing parents' dances, yeah.
Yeah?
I think so.
So she's going to dance with her dad?
Yeah.
What if I like come sliding in with just my socks on the floor? So I slide and take the father out and with a crossbody block?
That would be inappropriate.
Oh, and then I get up and go like, yeah, motherfucker! Yeah, that's crazy.
Still, I don't think
Eastside
you get-
Dave's laughing.
I don't think you get the reaction that you wanted.
No?
Me, he would.
So,
Yeah.
maybe from you.
Everyone would laugh at our table. I'll be
No.
good.
Opie and Kenny wouldn't laugh. They got my back.
I'm pretty mellow at weddings.
No, I'm still going to laugh. I'm just going to
see,
behave.
why do you?
I'm going to behave, but I'm going to laugh at
That's
stuff.
That's encouraging.
Are you going to have an honorary table for Virgil at your wedding? Can you do that, please?
One of the
With a
fans,
cutout?
I can't remember. I wish I remembered his
God.
Twitter name. Some
Yeah.
fan sent me an autographed Virgil picture that said, "To Sam, have a great marriage" from Virgil.
No
Is it real?
way.
Yeah, it's real. He sent me a picture of meeting him and everything.
Wow.
And
that's a cool little gift.
I'm gonna put that photo at the gift table, I think.
Nice.
That reminds me I got packed.
Damn.
LonelyVirgil.tumblr.com is, by the way, in big business right now.
Oh. Hey, is there internet at this place?
I don't know.
Wireless?
Wi-Fi?
Why do you need it? It's for the
Yeah, can I do a compound show from the table?
No, absolutely not.
I think I might want to do a compound show on the
Lonely
table.
Virgil.
It'd be fun, though, right?
No.
Just set up some cameras, fucking intrude on your private fucking great moment.
That wouldn't be fun at all.
On your fucking life moment, just make a mockery of it on Pal Talk and on Live from the Compound.
No, don't do that.
How bad would that be?
Man, doesn't want to go.
He wants to go.
I just quietly,
He
like,
doesn't wanna
I
go.
show the ceremony and everything, but I put my mouth right by the microphone. I go, look at this fucking dick. Oh, how horrible would that be?
Ant can't admit that he can have a good time at like a nice event.
He feels like has been forced to go to your wedding.
He's not forced.
Listen.
Yeah, I'm not forced.
He keeps bringing it up.
Oh, it'd be great, just fucking go to this place in Connecticut instead of hanging by my pool.
He's not. He's
That's
not
a real
forced.
thought right there.
You know why?
Because there's
That's a
plenty of
real thought.
weekends during a summer.
Yeah.
There's so many weekends.
He's not, dude. It's limited.
Oh, Jimmy.
You didn't have to go. You chose.
You sent me an invitation.
Yeah, you kind of
but-
emotionally blackmailed him into going.
You can go to Than's wedding.
I didn't go to Iraq's either.
I know. I didn't want to bring it up because he's right there.
How come you didn't go to Iraq? The poor kid's right inside.
I think I was busy.
Why don't you like you?
Surely.
When was it? When's your anniversary?
November 19th,
Yeah.
Oh, November 19th.
You busy that day.
And that was what? How long ago?
2010.
Right.
And it was a Friday.
I remember that. I was, I think I was in, I was out of the country.
You interviewed Zach Levi.
What?
That's why you told me, he's like, well, you have to stay because this interview was so important. Chuck?
What?
Zach Levi. He was.
What's he talking
at
about?
night?
What?
No.
The fuck are you talking about?
What happened?
Iraq, what are you talking about?
Who is this bitch?
That Friday when most of us took off.
I didn't take off, and I still went to the wedding. It was at night. The show's in the morning.
I didn't take off either.
What happened?
You did take off.
I did not.
Yes, you did.
Yeah, you did.
I did not.
Opie did not take off.
Thank you, Sam. I did not take off.
Oh, I almost
That look
remember
worked.
this.
Yeah.
I got to go home to get ready for your wedding. I can't believe you're staying till 11.
It's all good.
You can't go
continually
home
fuck us
using the
over.
wedding as an excuse when the groom isn't going to be
Yeah,
going
that's why I'm
home.
so mad at him today.
He really did screw the pooch for
You
everybody.
haven't learned shit from us.
It's all good.
You haven't
It's
learned
all
shit.
good.
You take advantage when you can.
No, you do. It's a show. You do a show for the people.
Well, you haven't even seen bosses in weeks because they're all panicking if they're going to be part of the new company.
Is that why?
This is a perfect opportunity to take advantage.
No, it's all good.
So instead of going home early, even he's staying and doing the after show till 11.
But I'm missing 4 shows next week.
Wow. What's that, one day?
You're getting married. You're getting married.
I'm missing 4
That
days.
shouldn't even be a thought in your head.
Yeah.
I'm back on Friday, though.
This marriage is becoming an inconvenience to your radio career, isn't it?
Yeah, I didn't want. I was
like this.
I was annoyed. Like there were a lot of fights. Jess wanted like a long 2-week honeymoon, and I said
They'll forget about you here.
I said it was completely unnecessary to spend 2 weeks on vacation.
Oh,
It's
man.
ridiculous.
It's completely unnecessary to be with you for 2 weeks, is what you said.
With your new bride in some nice locale. Yeah, that's crazy.
You're fucking without condoms.
What is wrong with
Great.
You could do that wherever you are.
Wow.
You're heading toward therapy. You know that. It's going to take a few more years, but you'll get there.
You need therapy.
You're going to need it. You got some weird thoughts in that head.
How many people at this wedding?
Under 200.
It's a nice number.
That's a good number, yeah. More your side or her side?
Probably more my side because a lot of we got a big family and then a lot of work people.
What?
There's 3 Sirius XM tables. Plus a table.
Oh,
of
my
friends from
God.
home.
I invited 2 people from here.
Wait a minute. 3 Sirius XM tables. We know who's at the star table.
There's the star
Us.
table, yeah.
Then we know who's at the secondary table.
And
And
that
the
also-
likes of your Iraq.
Wait, who's at the secondary table?
Secondary
Iraq,
table is
Troy,
Iraq,
Roland.
Troy, Roland.
Who else?
And then Stinky.
Nice. Stinky should be at our table, by the way.
And then Monica, who's been on the show before. She's the voice of this. We're going to try to get her hooked up with Troy and his chick.
Nice.
Oh, is that the game
See
plan?
if we can figure that out.
Wow.
Is that the whole second table?
Yeah, pretty much.
And then
Roland's
you
bringing
invited
it.
the morning mashup? We have to fucking socialize with
Oh,
those
good.
people?
I'll be happy to see those guys.
The entire mashup is invited?
Yes.
And they all said yes?
The entire mashup and Mikey Piff, who's the producer.
Who's that one guy that walks around? I don't know his name.
Ryan.
Oh, Ryan. Is he going to be
Gary.
there?
Oh.
He gets so mad.
Well, because
He gets so mad, and I swear I still don't know his name. It's not even a bit.
You go Rich, Nicole, and Stan.
Yeah. I
Ryan
really don't know
is
his
there
name.
too. He does the weather and stuff.
Gary?
Steve Blatter?
Steve Blatter?
They didn't get invited.
Nice.
Nice.
Not even an invite, huh?
No.
Wow.
That makes a statement.
Why were you
I
afraid
like
they
that.
might have said yes?
They were going to get invited.
Oh, man.
Because they don't treat him right.
Yeah.
They make believe they
What
do.
are you going to do?
No,
You
they
wanna know- you wanna know-
Actually, they think they treat you right.
You wanna
But
know
the
what-
fact is they don't, and that's what you're saying to them.
They were
like that.
They were on the original.
They were.
rough list.
Yeah.
They didn't make the cut though.
Yeah, you got to cut people out.
They
You
didn't make
know.
the cut.
Good for you,
Can't
man.
have too many people.
Yeah, no, they didn't make
What
it.
about Jess's side? Like, was there anybody on there that you were like, oh, fuck? Ugh.
No, I like all her friends.
Oh, no, you don't.
You
They're all
couldn't.
Good people.
No, you
Half of them are
don't.
twats.
A couple of them are real bitches.
You got to say that. We understand.
And she's not bringing that many people from work.
Good. Why would you?
Wait, who's at the third?
Yeah,
That's,
who's
the,
at the
that's the
third?
mashup table.
Oh.
The whole they get their whole they get
'cause
their own table.
There's 4 plus dates plus Mikey Piff. That's 9 people.
Jesus.
I don't want to fucking socialize with them.
Now
I got a problem.
Thank God
with
they're
this
at their
wedding.
own table.
And I separate. There's a buffer table between you guys and the mashup.
Thank you,
Lots
Sam.
of buffers.
It goes
Thank you.
O&A staff, O&A talent, friends from New Rochelle.
Oh, no, your dumb friends from New Rochelle?
And
they're gonna be so starstruck.
and
The New Road guys are all right.
One
good
person
people.
comes up and
All
asks me
right.
for a fucking picture. Limo is just peeling out of that parking lot. I don't care what time it is.
Maybe I'll
We'll
do
all
that
hear
then.
like little flecks of fucking gravel
Yeah.
hitting the window from the limo pulling out.
Just
Sam,
fucking leaving.
You got
in
to
a
beg
hurry.
Anthony not to do that.
Why?
He wanted you to beg.
I
Like,
know.
please don't leave.
And you know what I found out? You know what I found out?
Yeah.
DJ. The DJ's a big O&A fan.
Oh, great.
He didn't know I worked for the show until like last
That'll
week.
be great.
One
hearing him
comment
on
of,
the
hey,
mic. Yeah.
any of you guys want to come up here and do this for a while? Make sure he doesn't do that shit.
I will. I told him it's not a show event.
Want to say hi? You know, got a few people here I want to say hello to.
Good thing things went okay in the church.
Oh, boy.
Jess is worried. She had to tell my dad when he's marrying us not to do any show references.
Oh, no.
Oh, really? He wants to, right?
He wanted
No,
to.
he looked at her like, no, I'm not going to do any show references
He might.
while I'm marrying you.
Wait
But he's
till I see
also,
her.
He might do a Your Mom's Box or something.
he's a son of a bitch, so he might,
He is a son of a bitch.
Yeah, he's going to fucking...
Family weddings, though. I always got one relative who goes, hey, why don't you go up there and show how it's done? You're a
Show 'em how
DJ too,
it's done,
right?
do you like that?
Every fucking wedding.
Did anyone do that at your wedding?
No, because we had the band. I
Oh,
guess.
that's right.
Did I have a DJ? I don't remember.
I don't, you had a DJ only for your after party.
Yeah.
That was the shit.
The after party was the shit.
This wedding's gonna be a
remember
letdown
that.
compared to that one.
Well, yeah, compared to Opie's wedding,
Well, mine was just a normal fucking run-of-the-mill Philly wedding. What's wrong
Opie's
with
wedding
you?
was ridiculous. It's not going to be like
It was
Opie's
a
wedding.
run-of-the-mill type of wedding.
There was nothing run-of-the-mill about
Ignore the chandeliers, and it was just a regular wedding.
it. Chaz Palminteri showed up.
Oh, man.
We're not going to have any of that.
Is the place nice, though?
Yeah.
It's not like wood paneling, right?
No, it's nice.
Not a hall.
It's a barn.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's a barn?
Is it AC'd?
It should be.
Okay.
I think it is.
Oh, fuck yeah. Better be. Holy shit. I'm not going to sit there like a Baptist church.
No.
You know the green
Fanning
fly
myself.
season starts this weekend?
Sunday.
Plenty up there.
You know that?
No, I just said that so
That's
that
pretty
everybody would
good.
not worry about it.
I heard it starts
Sunday.
It starts today. And the green
Sunday.
flies know when their season starts.
Yeah, they wake up on
It's either
Sunday.
today or tomorrow.
The green would envy.
Oh,
Let's
boy.
take a break.
Yeah, really. That was awful.
Wow. Well, I'm very excited to be gone, Sam.
Yeah?
Yeah,
I think
I'm
you are.
psyched.
I'm confused by Anthony today. He's not letting us in, but I
think he's-
want to interview Ann about this.
He wouldn't be
I don't know,
talking
you
about
always-
it if he
Very
wasn't.
aggressive.
You always think I have an ulterior motive
You're
when it's
very
just
aggressive.
me.
Yeah, he
It's
wouldn't.
just me being me.
No, you're being a little more aggressive than
I think Dan's
usual.
looking forward to this. So I think so.
Are you?
No,
Me
I
too.
actually am. I think it'll be fun to all hang out.
Yeah.
You know? We'll fucking get some laughs in.
Yeah.
I think it'll be fun.
What are we
wouldn't be
allowed to
talking
tweet?
about it.
Are we allowed to tweet anything, Sam?
Yeah, you can tweet.
Oh, I'm going to tweet the shit out of
You
it.
tweet.
Are we allowed to
You're
tweet
going to be able
pictures?
to put all the pictures I take into Photoshop and make a movie out of it. That's how many times I'm going to fucking tweet. It'd be
Well, what
crazy.
are you going to tweet pictures of?
Well, that's why I'm asking. Is there a media blackout?
No, you could tweet
Upskirts?
pictures of
Can I
Probably
tweet some
no.
upskirts?
Updress.
You can tweet
Updress?
upskirts of anyone who works for this company.
No, I'm talking like fucking your family and shit.
No,
your
that wouldn't
moms.
be good.
Your moms, yo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And maybe don't tweet pictures of Jess. She probably wouldn't like that.
Oh boy.
Yeah, she's a civilian.
Yeah.
She
Oh boy.
has no desire.
And
to
my
be part of
family's
this
dumb.
nonsense.
They'll pose for pictures because they don't understand that once you're out there, it's not good.
Forever.
Like, and it's not fun.
The internet's forever.
Yeah, and people just say nasty shit about you.
Of course they will.
They have no idea.
Unlike here, where we only say nice things.
Yeah, exactly. It's been a long week. That's why I had to come in today, because E-Rock didn't come in on his wedding day, and we shit on his wedding for an hour.
Oh,
Did we?
man,
Yeah.
that's right.
Well, no, you weren't here. Yes, you were here.
I
Yes.
was here.
You were here, and you shit on his wedding.
That's right. I was here.
But yeah,
Pull the
we
tape.
I need to at least be here when it gets shat upon.
Shat upon.
You know?
I liked E-Rock's wedding.
That's because... no, never mind.
Uh-oh, what?
Why? Go ahead.
Well,
what did I do at his wedding?
no, you didn't do anything. There's just been jokes about him taking some of the elements from your wedding.
Oh my God!
He
Did
kind of
he?
did, yeah.
And kind of
There was a
making it like a
There's
lower
a few-
scale.
There was a few things that looked a little familiar. Did you get some ideas for my wedding, E-Rock?
You like my car? Yeah, I painted it orange like yours. Oh my God!
But fatter.
Oh God!
Oh no.
Oh no!
I didn't see
what
many.
did he do?
I didn't see many photo booths until my wedding.
Opie, did he take you into the next room and go? Did you look at the can? I wanted to show you the. I wanted to show you the candy.
Show the
table.
candy that I got. It's like yours.
Fair is fair. We're gonna have
Kiss you on the mouth.
I think I started the photo booth trend. I've been to a lot of Philly weddings since, and they all use photo booths now.
Oh really?
We'll have a photo booth.
I know I wasn't the first.
Oh, you got a photo
but
booth?
In my world, I was.
Actually, you were.
You're
I
ripping
never heard of
off.
that.
Yeah. Candy table?
No. That'd be a direct rip.
White trash.
My candy table.
Did he
How-
rock to a
That's-
candy table?
Well, the thing is,
Yes.
Opie's candy table.
Main table.
Opie's candy table could not be competed with.
Can I?
Yeah, it's crazy.
I don't like really talking numbers, but I'll tell you this much: the candy table probably costs as much as an average person's wedding.
Oh
Probably
boy!
as much as my wedding.
Oh my!
I'm
God.
not even joking.
Oh my
How
God!
big was that candy table?
It was huge. It had everything you could imagine. It was enough to stock a candy store.
Jimmy
Literally.
was very excited. He was filling up bags of candy.
Yeah.
Jimmy was so excited.
I'll tell you that much. I think the candy table was a little over
What
the
else
top.
did E-Rock do that was kind of
He did
familiar?
the candy table.
But he did it was like familiar, but it wasn't quite there.
Right,
Like he had
yeah.
a photo booth, but it wasn't a photo booth.
Are you doing the photo booth photo album?
Yeah, I mean that's
What?
why that's the only
Yeah.
way to do it, you know. And like, you know,
Oh, the jobs numbers came in and they're under what they said they were going to be.
No.
Yeah.
It was at 8.1. Now it's 8.2.
Yeah, unemployment up to 8.2.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, they thought it was
Gonna
they
be
thought
higher
they
than
were
that
gonna
or
have-
lower?
They thought it was going to stay the same and they were going to be more jobs.
Well, it's sort of the same. 8.1, 8.2.
Yeah, believe me, when it's up in the 8s, 0.1 or 2 makes a big difference.
True.
Yeah. Oh, well.
They're saying he's the first president with levels that high.
Yeah, this is crazy.
Going into a re-election, right?
Very, very
gonna be
vulnerable.
This is going to be a tricky one.
Yeah, he could be a one-termer. It's actually in the realm of possibility.
Well, but gas prices will be 50 cents a gallon.
Oh, it's going to be amazing.
They're gonna
Just
fucking-
watch the gas prices
watch how
plummet
cheap gas is
by the end of the summer.
Around, October.
Oh, it's going to be great. You're going to love it. He'll save everything. Well, yeah, I guess I'm trying to think of what I was doing, why I couldn't make it to E-Rock's wedding.
well, I remember Stan's wedding. There was a chair for you.
Oh boy, what happened there?
I don't know. You weren't there.
I was probably.
I think.
And the chair at my wedding might have been empty for half of it. Too.
I was away.
I think you didn't. You
No,
didn't
I
give.
hung out for that one.
No, you left kind of early.
Did I?
Yeah, you did.
A little early.
Let me think.
You went to AC.
You went to AC
Oh,
with your entire table. By the way.
Right. Yes, I did.
You know
That's
what?
right.
You were there.
That was a nice gesture.
Hey, we were close.
We appreciated that one. It was nice.
Showed up.
It was nice.
Yeah, but I think.
All of a sudden, there's a whole empty table. Where are they? Oh, they are. They're on their way to AC.
They're on the way to AC. They're down in Philly's close.
It was a nice
Everybody-
touch, though. It was
Everybody
different.
spread out. We got a little more room.
We came back, I think, right?
No, I'm kidding.
I had a gig for E-Rock's wedding. I was a hard one, but that was I was in Poughkeepsie, and that was a money gig.
You're giving up money for Sam's wedding.
Yes, I am, but I am rebooked.
Right.
Oh.
A good amount of money for
Well,
Sam. But the E-Rock's gig.
I think everyone knows Sam's more important than E-Rock, though.
Yeah.
Well,
in our lives.
yeah.
Let's be honest with each other.
Yeah.
I know how
E-Rock
we're
I
kind of
love.
like we're kind of dancing around the subject here, but Sam's a little more important than E-Rock.
Yeah, a little bit.
I don't think it was coming up at all, but thanks for introducing
I didn't even bring that up.
Yeah. I just couldn't give up the money.
E-Rock, do you feel weird though that everyone's going to Sam's and half the people didn't show at yours?
No, I got very nice gifts from the two that weren't able to attend.
I gave you a gift, right?
Yes.
Can I tell you something?
Jimmy's good for a good gift.
I hope so.
Oh,
Yes, he
boy,
is.
the gifts. Ah,
Jimmy's
what about
very
the cash?
good.
What about
Cash.
the envelope? Yeah.
We're hoping for
I
envelopes.
do
The envelope.
checks.
Yes, love it. Checks and cash.
What
all
about
good.
cash?
Check cash is great.
Cash is
Money.
king.
Yeah, don't worry about that pesky
now,
registry.
Now, who do you think is going to come up with the biggest fucking amount?
I want all three of you to know there'll be a direct competition going on
What an asshole.
to find out.
No, there's a competition between the two of them. We all know who's coming in third. I am.
Oh, Jimmy.
I don't
Yeah.
mind.
Yeah. There is. There's
Wow.
an Opie. We're changing it from Opie and Anthony to Opie versus Anthony Check Wars.
Oh, Check Wars.
Yes.
That's great.
Uh-huh.
New one,
Well,
A&E.
it all depends on what time of the night you get Ant to write the check.
That's true,
If you get him to write it at 8 o'clock, it could be close. If it's fucking 2:30 a.m., hands down, Ant wins.
I do tend
You
to
know
get a
what
bit
the fuck good is money if you're not giving it away?
I tend to get a bit generous.
I think Eric's wife is a little annoyed that Roland is coming to mine.
Oh.
Because Eric had asked him to be a best man.
Wow.
And Roland said yes. Then like a week out, he flaked out, and then he also said he wasn't going to the wedding.
Holy shit! Why did he do
Why
that?
Why did he treat E-Rock so terribly?
And I think Eric's wife is a little annoyed at Roland.
Yeah.
And that's not based on anything she said. It's based on the tone of her voice when she was
Really?
talking to Roland on the phone.
Is
about
that because she had to cradle E-Rock through his tears when he
Were you upset?
when Roland said he wasn't going? Were you
Why
upset?
didn't Roland go to your wedding?
I still don't have a direct answer.
Going
other
from
than he
best
wanted
man to not going to the wedding is pretty fucking huge. It's fucked.
that he.
I had one of those.
You did?
Yeah.
Anyone we know?
No, a guy I grew up with. We were like really good friends, and then like he started smoking pot, and he blamed his pot smoking on me because his fucking wife called him out on it. So I went from assuming I was going to be best man to being in the bridal party to not being invited at all.
At all.
Because his fucking wife to be, you know, thought I was the bad influence on this kid's life.
Wow.
Wedding, you know, going to Ant's point didn't last at all, and I haven't talked to the kid since.
Good.
What
How
happened?
pathetic are you, man, to do that?
What happened with Roland?
He told me, well, the new Harry Potter was out, so he needed to go see it.
Wow.
Why are you still friends with him?
I have no idea.
Yeah, what's the matter? Why do you take abuse from people as genuine? Like, I mean, we all goof on each other, but if somebody mistreated me and why would you tolerate anybody doing that to you?
Yeah, I wouldn't talk to the
wrong with
person
you?
again.
I didn't talk to him for a while.
Oh.
For a while. Ooh, that showed up. That
This is
showed who's
self-esteem.
boss.
Just you should only be friends with people who are nice to you.
I would never talk to Roland if he did that to me.
Oh, Roland.
You guys
Wow.
are good friends, man.
Where is Roland? He should come in here and explain himself.
Yeah.
Wonder why.
Does he get awkward at events?
He gets drunk at events. Like hostily drunk.
He does though. Like he's not a guy to go to like he no-showed my bachelor party. Like I don't think he feels comfortable in.
Yeah.
Yeah, but some stuff you don't want to go to. You just do it.
Doesn't
Stuff
feel
like
comfortable. He fucking was in the strip club coming in his pants in fucking Cleveland.
Yeah, but I think that's around like us. Like I
Yeah.
don't think he feels comfortable going to like weddings and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah.
Is he going to this one?
He is going to mine.
Oh, so he says.
I hope he doesn't know. Show.
Maybe
Well, no, Prometheus is out, so.
Oh, well.
He might be going to see Snow White and the Huntsman.
Yeah. Very busy seeing movies.
All right. Yeah. We should break. Maybe we get Roland in here to explain himself. Don't we have another guest coming in?
100%, yeah.
I don't know who he is, Jimmy, to be honest with you.
He's Jonathan's friend. I've eaten with him. He's I love this guy.
You
He's,
do?
Yeah. He's been on Jon Stewart and Colbert and Charlie Rose. He's a media mogul in Afghanistan.
Wow.
Who he's the guy that runs the Afghan television stations, and he's the guy that pipes in American shows to Iran in Farsi just to fucking expose American culture to the Iranians, and the Iranians hate him.
So the Iranians turn on TV and all of a sudden it's like womp, womp,
Sex in the
womp,
City,
womp,
yeah.
womp, 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 and the ropers are talking and fucking.
But not
there it is.
the officials hate him. The people must love
The
him.
people do like him, and they're always trying to block his signals.
Yeah, because the people of
Heading
Iran
people to this
are ready for some change.
Yeah,
But they're able to keep him down still.
and he runs the. There's a show called Afghan. There's American Idol Afghan Star, which is the American Idol, and they get like 30 million viewers a week. I think. He's
They got Afghanis doing American Idol.
Yeah, he's running American type culture
I would
television.
love to see a clip of that. Like, what songs do they sing?
And he has a fucking show there called The Ministry, which is like The Office, which is it's about it's
Ministry.
It's a sarcastic. I think it's about like the Ministry of Garbage, where it's like a fake reality show based on the Ministry of Garbage, which doesn't exist, of course. But I want to ask him Taliban questions because
yeah, sure.
he's constantly President Karzai is, I think, constantly irritated with him. He's interesting.
Here comes Iraq's best
up,
pal.
What is that?
What happened, Roland? Why? Now, we heard you went from being the best man at Iraq's wedding, which is a pretty big fucking thing.
He had 3 best men, though.
Did you?
You can't have 3 best men. They're groomsmen then.
Yeah, I had a best man and groomsman. Roland was going to be one of the groomsmen.
Oh, see, that's...
Oh,
my God.
Fucking butchered the
just
story.
fucking lied.
I'm not going to your wedding again.
You said he was supposed to be the best man.
I never said that.
You said that before.
You
You
did.
said that.
Yeah, but you didn't.
No,
you
you
didn't.
you
You
said
agreed to
it.
it.
But you didn't correct anybody.
Yeah, and you said it before.
if it was wrong.
When it was actually happening. You
He
said he was
supposed
going to
to be in the wedding party.
And you said.
Oh, man.
You said as recently as last week that he was one of the best men.
Liar.
You always said best man.
Because, fuck it, I'm not telling you this again.
Liar,
I've
liar,
explained this to you
fondue
a
on
million
fire.
times and you don't listen.
You said he's the best man, and then just now
I
you
was
said
having
he's a groomsman.
2 because my wife couldn't pick for her maid of honor
For
between
weight
her sister
proportion.
and her best friend.
Oh.
So she had both of them, so I was going to have 2 on my side, and he was going
okay.
to be one of them.
Just a minute ago, you said he was one of 3 groomsmen, and now you're saying he's one of 2 best men.
because it's I keep trying to explain this to you.
Was
and
he
you
one
keep
of
saying
3
he was
or
supposed
one of
to be
2?
your
You're not
best man.
explaining it, stupid
Yeah.
yellow face shirt.
Was he one of 3 or
Who
one
the
of
fuck cares?
2?
He didn't show up.
That's true.
Why didn't you go, Roland?
Wow.
The real reason I flew out to be with my dad. He had knee surgeries.
Oh.
That's it.
Oh,
And I flew back
wow.
back.
Iraq. Why are you angry at
Yeah, that's a
that,
good
man?
reason.
That's a very
Yeah.
good reason.
His dad had knee surgery.
Yeah, I just
Are you
found
gonna-
that my
Iraq,
dad
do
wanted
you
nobody
believe
to know,
that?
so I just sound the air. I was at Harry Potter.
Iraq?
Oh.
Iraq doesn't believe him.
Iraq?
That's
Iraq?
hard to argue.
Iraq wants medical records.
Why
don't
is, that
believe
hard,
him, yeah.
why is it hard to argue with?
Because I know about some of the stuff with his dad for the past couple of years, and I can't argue with that if that was the case.
Yeah.
But you don't believe him. Why don't
I
you
didn't
believe
believe
him?
him about the Harry Potter.
Oh no, I just
at
see
all.
that as an excuse because my dad didn't want anybody to know. That's all.
So you that's the worst. That's the worst cover-up ever.
I love that Roland doesn't mind making himself look like an asshole.
Yeah, I don't
He's
care.
a
You don't
loyal
care, do
guy.
you?
I love that Roland had a real issue, but then goes, I'll just tell him I'm going to see Harry Potter.
Yeah, like,
what I
I'll
thought.
just fucking... look
Anyone
like a
else would
dick.
have something a little better than
And
that.
so people just laugh at it and go, "What a dickhead," and then they move on and leave me alone.
Oh my God.
You didn't go at all.
And I did go to Sam's bachelor party because I started my diet, and I know week 1 I'll go booze crazy. So I stay with booze.
Good
I
real
thought-
reason.
I thought you were uncomfortable at events like that. You
No.
don't- Oh.
It's just because I go this week 1. If I know Greg Charles, I love him to death. I'll go boozing with him. So I was. On
He
my
is a
diet. red-faced
drunk, isn't he?
Oh, he is.
So you'll be okay at this though. You're
Yeah.
on the mend for a while now.
Well, yeah. Now I've been on, so I can have fun. We're gonna have fun.
We'll have carrots together, Roland.
Oh, some carrot sticks.
I love a good small fucking baby carrot.
Do you really?
Yeah, who doesn't?
Little dog dick.
That's why I love it.
In one sentence, Roland went from being a scumbag to being like an awesome guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like you're a good guy.
Wow.
No, but I just my dad just say something. I'm like, all right. The only thing I can think of, Harry Potter.
Iraq? You all right with that now?
I'm gonna have to be.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Well, in the
you're
What do you
past.
mean you're gonna have to be? You should be.
You should be.
It's family.
You bag of shite.
Yeah, you're not happy.
But there is a Prometheus screening, so next it's on Tuesday.
I'm going to go to that one.
I'm gonna try to get some pussy at this wedding.
Yeah?
Fuck yeah.
Some snatch?
I'm on pussy hunt mode. I'm trying to get some pussy. I'm gonna be fucking. I'm going to pop a Cialis and slow dance with every hole in that room.
That'll be fun to watch.
Yeah, man.
Oh, yeah, old Pup Tenton.
Fuck yeah.
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 Oh, look at that.
Should we take a break? Because our guest is here.
He's here.
Take a
Fuck.
break-a-rooney.
All right, quick break, and we'll have Saad
Mohseni.
Thank you, Jimmy. Next.
Sirius XM. Sirius XM. The Opie and Anthony Show.
And we're back. Got a special guest in the studio.
Saad Mohseni.
That's right,
Am I
Saad.
saying it right? Mohseni?
Mohseni, yep. Good enough.
And Jonathan, of course, too, who brought Saad in.
Hello.
Yeah, Jonathan's weird. Jonathan introduces weird groupings of people.
That's what I say to Jonathan.
What's that?
Who is this Jim Norton guy?
Yeah, but it's like we're two people that probably never should have met and become friends in a fair world. But
Yes.
Jonathan just has this really weird interweaving with any group.
Oh, I've seen him socialize with just the most eclectic group of people.
Yeah.
The drunk chick and her boyfriend at the hotel were great. You were sharing pizza with them.
That's right.
Amazing.
Yeah, at 5 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
How do you guys know each other?
Through Tom Freston, our friend Tom.
Our old boss.
Yeah.
Yeah, he used to work for CBS. He
Yeah.
wasn't really our boss. He was in the TV division, I think, at the time.
Well, no, he was president of ICOM.
Oh, was he?
Yeah.
Well, that's a big wig.
And then Tom, who used to live in Afghanistan, he met Saad. How did you guys meet Saad?
Well, my wife actually met him because she's in the rag trade. And she said, you have to meet this guy who in the 70s was producing clothing in Afghanistan. And now he's in the television business. I rang him up one day and we decided to catch up, and that's how it started.
I would never do that. I would never. I would never just call somebody I hadn't met. Like
Yeah.
Jonathan will do that too. He'll go away and go, "I had dinner with." I'm like, "With who?" And he's like, "Oh, well, you know, Saad has a friend who." I'm like, "You met this guy and ate with him? What's the matter with you?"
The funny thing was that, so I said, what does, I didn't even Google him. I said, what's he look like? And she said, oh, he's rugged, he's like a Marlboro man. And she described me to him as an Afghan. So we sat opposite each other at the Four Seasons Hotel for 40 minutes, failing to recognize each other. So he finally came up. He goes, "Hey, man, are you Saad?" I said, "Yes, I am." And that's how we...
Well, you don't look like an Afghan, and he does not look like the Marlboro Man. That's a terrible description of Tom Freston.
No.
He looks more of an Afghan than I do.
Yeah, he's kind of a creepy-looking guy. And what I was trying to describe what exactly it is you do in Afghanistan, because here we don't know a lot about. I mean, I do, but a lot of the audience doesn't know a lot about Afghan culture.
Well, I mean, we have television and radio stations. We have programs like your program in the morning, probably a little bit less risque. But so we have radio, television. We have a production company, and we reach 60-70% of the population on a daily basis.
What is the radio like there? That would be interesting too, because you own a radio station there.
Yes,
or more than one.
We own 2 networks. They're both national networks.
Now, what is the morning radio there like?
It's formats are very similar. I mean, people just a lot of it's fast. It's funny. They drag all sorts of people in the morning. They ring government officials. They make fun of them.
Literally drag them in.
Literally drag them in. Yeah. And and people have complaints. They call people directly and say, how do you respond to this? But it's a lot of fun, music. It's lively. It's actually the sort of format that works elsewhere.
Because we have this, I have this conception of Afghanistan as this frightening wasteland where any type of an infraction is gonna have the talent. Literally, that's the way I see Afghanistan. I've seen these horrible videos.
When I went, Jim said to me, "They're going to cut your head off."
I really did. I was telling them to watch beheading videos because it's like, dude, you're fucking crazy. It scares me to go there, but then you hear like, no, they got morning radio. And what is the Taliban influence? Like, do we get it? Is it blown out of proportion of what we hear here?
Yeah, I mean, they have influence in some parts of the country, and they terrorize. So they don't actually, control things. They just basically plant bombs from time to time or use suicide bombers. But you don't actually see them on a daily basis. New York is a lot more dangerous.
Really?
Than Afghanistan?
Than Kabul. Yeah. There's parts of Afghanistan you wouldn't be safe in. But overall, I mean, it's always media always exaggerates these sorts of things.
What's your relationship with the Taliban?
Well, they commit all sorts of acts, and they call us up, and they take credit, and we air it. And I mean, there was one time I got a call. I was at a function, and there was a very polite person, and he said hello, and he asked me how I was, and asked about the family. I asked, a polite conversation going on for a few minutes. Then he finally said, "Listen, we feel hurt." I said, "Why?" He said, every day we kill so many Americans and so many heathens, and you don't give us credit. We put so much effort into this, we don't get enough credit. I mean, it was serious. It went on for 20 minutes, and I said, well, we'll try, but you do tend to exaggerate things. He said, we never exaggerate. Just today we killed 50 Americans, but of course they have these sorts of declarations on a daily basis. Yeah. So as a media company, you obviously have to, they talk to you, they ring you up, but we don't have any other relationship besides that.
But I mean, they do. Is it like a love-hate thing, like where they would? Because again, we look at them like they're these you can't communicate with them, and I forget, like they're like any other group, good, bad, or indifferent. They have ways they conduct business and ways they do public relations.
They're very professional. They're a lot better than the U.S. and Afghan forces because their media operations is savvy. They tweet. And then at times,
correct.
And then at times, I'll give you the address. You have to follow them. And then usually you have, a shit fight between the NATO guys tweeting and the Taliban. So they say we killed 20 people, and then ISAF says, which is the Americans, well, they're not being very truthful. And then they say, yes, we are. And they say, this goes on like for 15, 20 minutes.
Are you afraid?
Well, of course, we all have fear from time to time. It's completely natural, yes. But doesn't paralyze us. But we're very mindful of what a threat some people are to us.
Are you like a marked man? People want to get rid of you.
Really?
Well, I suppose so. But there are probably a lot of marked men in Afghanistan on both sides.
But also Iran.
Oh yeah. You got some shenanigans going on there in Iran, huh?
We've got a couple of satellite channels going into Iran.
And what gets broadcast to Iran?
Dubbed telenovelas.
Dubbed telenovelas. So it's that heavy drama stuff.
The heavy drama stuff, and it's the regime thinks that we're giving people ideas to do bad things, and they don't like us.
Probably pornogaphy is how they say it.
Wait, what kind of shows? What shows in particular?
We buy a lot of stuff from Telemundo and Caracol and all those
Telemundo shows
with those big-breasted,
lots of cleavage.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I love that.
Yeah. Would you show my special in Farsi? Do you know how happy that would make me? How much that would not be popular in
That
Iran?
would be cool, yeah.
Your happiness is really important to us, but probably not that important.
I would like that a lot.
Can we get it dubbed in Farsi?
I just saw the opening.
It's great, isn't it?
Of your
Fantastic.
I meant the new one. Yeah, that probably would play very well. That wouldn't play very well.
Oh no,
it'll give people ideas though.
So when you do you go to Iran?
No, I can't.
Oh man,
would you be arrested?
First and foremost, they wouldn't give me a visa. But if they did, I'd just have to be careful. Maybe I'm too high profile for them to arrest me, but they would never give me a visa.
And what about I've argued this point many times because we talked about the raid in Pakistan which got bin Laden, and people who like Obama, like I kind of like Obama, I thought it was a ballsy move to make, to go in there to another country who's an ally, and people who are like, no, any president would have made that call, and I may be wrong, but was that a ballsy thing for him to do?
It is, but there has to be follow-up. I mean, the thing about Pakistan is, I don't understand, there are a lot of threats in the world, but Pakistan is literally, it's a state that trains terrorists, funds terrorists, gives them sanctuary. And I think we're all in denial that, that this is
a good vacation place.
And the Americans are still giving the Pakistanis billions of dollars of aid on an annual basis. At some stage, someone's got to say enough's enough. And I think a lot of people feel, well, we can't do without them. It's, the option of just shutting them off completely, closing basically the relationship completely or shutting it down it's not something we should contemplate. But, we have to, they contribute to U.S. deaths on a daily basis in Afghanistan.
Yeah, why are we paying them?
And you're paying
them.
them.
That's crazy.
Do they hate us, the people there?
Well, I think if they've been provoked. I mean, it's very difficult to tell. The Americans, obviously, from a PR perspective, they sort of it's difficult to win this PR war, given that there's a conflict going on next door. But yes, I think the people have been provoked, and the country is very miserable. It's very poor. 1% of the population pays taxes. People are unwilling.
It's like
here. Yeah, at least you have some rich people, the 1%. But I think the guy who, the biggest taxpayer in Pakistan makes $100,000. It's something as an individual. The largest individual tax. And he's like the local CEO of IBM, so he has to pay his taxes because IBM probably insists on it. So I think in places like Pakistan, people have to be forced to take ownership of their own issues and not blame others for their problems. So it's a country that's heavily subsidized by the international community, the IMF, the World Bank, the US, and everyone, and yet they offer sanctuary to thousands of terrorists on a daily basis.
What's the end game with Afghanistan? It's like Obama said he was going to end the war and that he was going to close Guantanamo, and we haven't done either.
Well, I'm not sure about Guantanamo. I think that they have severe problems in terms of dealing with these, enemy combatants. But the war in Afghanistan is coming to an end. I think the Americans will probably have some sort of a permanent or semi-permanent presence in the country for at least 10 years. But
you said once, I saw you speak, and you said that if the Americans pulled out today, the government would collapse within 24 to 48 hours.
Wow.
Well, that was probably, every day it's things improve, because the army gets better, the police gets better. It's probably less, and it would be less drastic today than it was 6 months ago. And in a year's time, it's going to be a lot better, and the Afghans could probably take over. But, it's costing you $100 billion plus a year. No, that money doesn't go to the Afghans. It goes to, food, clothing, heating, and goes to all the big contractors. There was one story a friend of mine was telling me that he sells $60 million worth of mineral water to the military. And I said, well, $60 million, that's quite a bit of money. He said, yeah, but some soldiers are so paranoid that they use the mineral water for their showers. Why? They think that the well water is not, clean, and so they have these Afghan guys who basically, use 1 liter bottles just to fill up these big tanks so they can have showers.
So what are the odds of getting our show broadcast in Afghanistan? Because we get a lot of soldiers that actually listen to us. A lot of U.S. soldiers will listen to us online.
Online, yeah.
I agree with that.
And say like, would we be popular with the
We'd behave. Locals? We'll behave.
Well, I'm sure that you can request to go. They will fly you up there and protect you, and you'll be in the base. And
no, I mean with the local Afghans. Would this show be well received?
Not.
Maybe. It's possible. Anything's possible.
Would I be safe if I went there on a vacation?
Yes, absolutely.
Really?
Yeah.
None of us believe that.
Bold.
Well, I'm just saying, as Americans, none of us believe that.
Yeah,
ever.
he's crazy.
Why would we be safe? Like, change your minds on that.
Well, firstly, people are not anti-American per se. Walking down the street, no one's going to say anything to you. Jonathan, is that true?
That's true, yeah.
And, it's not like Iraq, where I think it was palpable the how much they despise the Americans. And Afghanistan, the internationals still remain popular after 10 years of fighting, which is extraordinary. So, you'd be completely safe.
How about Iran? Do they hate us? Because I've heard that the people in Iran like us, and they like the fact it's their own government that they hate.
Yeah, I think the Iranians, you'd be surprised how welcoming they would be. But they would never let you in.
Why?
They've probably seen your show.
No, yeah. There's a few Muslim jokes. Would I be arrested for those jokes there or no?
Well, if you made them in public, probably, potentially, yes.
How about Dubai? Because people tell me to go do gigs in Dubai, and I'm like, nah.
Russell Peters was there, and then...
but he had a problem there. Did he have something Russell wanted to do certain... Because he sells it everywhere.
His first concert was okay, but then afterwards he got a call, or they came and visited him, the police.
Oh, wow.
And they said, but Dubai is quite good in the sense that, everything's relative there's no other country like Dubai, so they have a high degree of tolerance. I think that he still did a few jokes, but, you just have to be careful about certain acts and so forth on stage.
What is if you do stuff, anything sexual or anything that is... Because you broadcast stuff that's, I guess, deemed offensive to Islam, right?
Well, to some people's interpretation of Islam.
Right.
It's been interpreted differently.
Therein lies the problem.
Yeah.
I mean, the Taliban had a rule about, beard length, I mean, things like that, which are ridiculous. So, yeah, but, like the silent majority, they just want to do normal things. They want to watch music videos. They want to watch soap operas. They want to have fun. It's usually the crazies.
Weren't you showing stuff that the Taliban had never seen, like men and women talking on TV? Like, wasn't that something that they didn't show under Taliban?
Well, they didn't have a TV. They banned television.
Oh, did they?
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, we had men and women together, and they're conversing in a normal way. We've come a long way in 10 years. You got to remember also that the country's 60% of the population is under the age of 20. So it's a very young country. So the demographics are changing very quickly. I mean, all of the Middle East is like that. The bulk of the population is under 30 in almost every country from North Africa all the way to Indonesia.
Is that why they're so radical? Like the ones that are radical are easy to make radical because they're young and impressionable?
They don't have jobs, They're poor and they're frustrated, and the government's corrupt. And sometimes, you look at Egypt, why is the Brotherhood gaining in popularity? Is because they're one of the few groups that do provide services, and they seem to be more honest than the others. Same with Turkey.
Isn't it weird? Like we help, we support Egypt overthrowing their government, and it's like it's going to be a more radical government that's probably anti-U.S. than Mubarak was, right?
Yeah, but you got to look at the longer term. That the country may have got to the right in terms of fundamentalism, but it'll come back to the center. Maybe what's 10 years, or what's 5 years? Mubarak. It was inevitable that Mubarak was going to fall. If you had been seen as protecting Mubarak at the end, it would have played very badly for decades.
Do you think it was nice that they stripped Gaddafi naked? Did they do that just to kind of humiliate him, you think, strip him naked?
They just maybe wanted to check him out.
Yeah, right, see what he's packing.
I would probably be curious, because he did always have women around him. I would probably be curious, too, as to what he had.
Yeah, and a lot of pornography, I guess. He had their videos. And who was he really in love with?
Condoleezza Rice.
Yeah, Condoleezza Rice.
He had a mad crush on her.
Did he really?
Yeah,
big time.
Yeah.
He'd written
Pictures
poems about her and everything,
Yeah, really.
You didn't know that?
No.
Oh, yeah.
By the look on Jim's face, I don't think you're pleased to hear that.
No. I was in a movie with Devin Rattray that was about him being into Condoleezza Rice, and he had this big crush on her, and I did a couple of weird improv scenes, and they keep wanting me to promote it, but it's like, no, I just did it Yeah.
It was you and the guy from Entourage.
Yeah, Adrian Grenier or something.
Yeah.
Grenier was in it too, but I don't know if he's promoting it. They keep asking me to go to the premiere. I'm like, no.
What do the Afghan people think the end game is as far as the Americans being there? Like, what do they think our mission is there?
Well, I mean, obviously there are a lot of conspiracy theorists. A lot of Afghans believe that Afghanistan is situated very strategically between Iran and Pakistan, and both of those countries potentially could threaten the world and U.S. interests. So a lot of people believe that the Americans need to have a presence for that reason, and terrorism, of course. Some people believe because of the large, vast mineral resources that we have that have been completely unexploited. There are a combination of things. But the international, even to this day, something like 60% of the population supports the presence of international troops on an ongoing basis.
Well, between America and the Russians, it's been that way for so many years. Maybe they just don't know the difference at this point.
Well, the Americans, the Russians killed 1 million Afghans. There's a difference. So, they went into people's homes, and basically villages are completely destroyed. Toys as, bombs shaped as toys and mines and all sorts of things. 1 million people handicapped, 1 million people killed.
So there must have been an apprehension to let the Americans in the first place. It just might have seemed like, oh boy, here we go again.
No, I think that because of the Taliban, they'd been in power for 5 or 6 years. It was just, people were so badly treated. They would have welcomed anyone to rescue them from their clutches.
How do you get a nation that just has been war-torn for so many years? Like, what is it about Afghanistan that just says war all the time?
Yeah. Well, you got to. I think a lot of Americans don't realize this. Afghanistan was a country at peace. The last conflict we had was in 1919 when we fought the Brits, our third war against the British. And in 1979, late 1979, the Russians invaded Afghanistan. And then the world, and particularly the Americans and the Saudis, pumped billions of dollars into into the region, provoking and encouraging the Afghans to fight the Russians.
Mm-hmm.
So in effect, we fought the proxy war on behalf of the world. So the sacrifices the Afghan nation made in that the decade, because the Russians pulled out in 1989, it was enormous. And of course, I mean, I think a lot of people forget that what a big sacrifice it was, because to a large extent, I'm not saying that was the reason why the Russian Empire, the Soviet Empire collapsed.
I think it was a big part of
but it may have been the couple of big straws at the very end that broke the camel's back. So it had a huge impact. Then the world completely forgot about Afghanistan. It was basically outsourced to the Pakistanis, and the Afghans have suffered greatly. But the fighting, you have to remember, started because we were to a large extent used by the internationals to fight this proxy war against the Soviets.
So we kind of fought Russia through Afghanistan in a way, they fought the Americans through Vietnam.
Like that, and
just by giving
it was their
like
Vietnam.
we fought the Chinese at Korea. There's always some poor country that's got to deal with the big boys fighting in their yard.
And it was very costly for the Russians, for the Soviets, and so the Afghans did play an important role in terms of the Soviet Empire collapsing. And since then, it's been bad news. But again, the people, and Jonathan's been there. It's not like they're war crazy, and people are tired. I mean, they just want to do normal things.
I would gather, and so how does that get solved with the Americans finally leaving at some point? What did Obama say? 2013 or something like that?
It's by 2014, but it may happen sooner than that, actually.
Yeah. And where do you see the country going, though? Do you see a resurgence in the Taliban? Do you see going back to business as usual?
Well, I don't think so. The Taliban, this is what a lot of people make this mistake. They believe that the Taliban are like the Viet Cong with a huge supporter base. The Taliban's approval rating nationally is 10%.
Yeah, their approval rating. I like the fact that there's an approval rating. The Taliban.
In the Nielsen's, they don't.
But they don't look at the polls, obviously. But they're despised. I mean, who would want to be told how long their beard should be?
Yeah,
or their women beaten up on the street, or their women kept at home, or not being able to have a television set.
The TV and the beard were with you on the beating up the women. I mean, we've never experienced that. I wouldn't mind a month of that. Then we can kind of go back to the way things are. Just give us 1 month.
Just to straighten our broads out.
Yeah, just to show them how bad it could be.
What does Afghanistan have to contribute to the world as a nation that isn't at war?
Well, I mean, it has a very rich history, and it has. I mean, to a large extent. I mean, if Afghanistan's stable, there's a good chance that the world will be stable, given that sort of porous region between Afghanistan and Pakistan has produced so many well-known terrorists over the
they really
decades.
do pump them out.
Look at the top 20. We all of them have come from that region. So I think the question is, that if a politician was to say we will disengage, and God forbid something were to happen in 6 months, who's going to take that responsibility? And I think that people have to be very mindful of that. The cost will be enormous if something bad were to happen. So I think there's a responsibility to continue keeping engaged. But Afghanistan, Pakistan, I mean, Afghanistan's population is going to grow to 100 million from 30 million by 2050, and Pakistan's population is going to grow to 400 million. So you're going to have 500 million people by 2050, and these things need to be taken into consideration. And I think that's why this continued engagement is so important.
How many people are in the Taliban?
20,000.
That's the whole fucking Taliban?
That's it. And 28 million people in the country. Is it 28 million? Yeah.
Wow, I thought it was a lot more than that. They're just like a rambunctious 20,000.
That's a loud. That's the squeaky wheel.
Wow,
But Jim, I mean, this is the thing with terrorism. When you terrorize, you don't need to have a lot of people. They're not winning a conventional war. They're terrorizing.
Where's Mullah Omar?
In Pakistan.
Oh, he is.
One would assume, yes.
Nobody knows. He's hiding.
No, he's probably living in a house not dissimilar to the one that Bin Laden lived in.
Do you think the government knew Bin Laden was there?
Absolutely.
Because they said we found no proof that they had. No, but I mean, we had found no concrete proof that the government knew.
Listen, everyone knows it. I mean, they'll tell you this off the record. But, people think, well, shit, we can't say this out loud. It's going to ruin our relationship with the Pakistanis. I mean, the doctor who helps the Americans
he's arrested, right?
They locked his ass
up for 30 years or something. I mean, they've thrown away the key. Yes.
30 years for what? He was getting blood samples to see if there was any Bin Laden DNA.
But you know why he's been charged with and found guilty of?
What?
helping militants, ironically.
Militants.
Terrorists, yes.
Yeah.
Meaning us?
No, Bin Laden. So he's been. I mean, the whole accusation, the court case was just a sham.
Yeah, yeah.
So they knew he was there, and why didn't
Jim, imagine West Point, all right? And imagine within 500 meters of West Point, the biggest terrorist on the planet lives in a mansion which stands out. You've seen nothing like it in the entire region. It's the 3-story thing with high walls and 10 times the size of the average house there. 500 meters from the military college.
Wow. And supplies had to be going in and out of there, and people. So people, it's not like you can hide in a place like that for that long without people from the outside kind of at least suspecting something's going on.
But no, I mean, Pakistan is in constant, state of war, basically.
Mm-hmm.
So a military town, I mean, they would vet every individual who lived there because they're so vulnerable, right?
Yeah.
It's not, I mean, West Point is probably not a good example because America is a very relaxed place once you're inside. So, they're not going to vet people living around West Point. But in Pakistan, they would. They would vet every individual who comes into that town because they would feel so vulnerable. They'd be scared of the Indians coming in.
So, if Jim went there to set up a house just for a vacation home, he would get vetted.
They would check him out, right?
They unfortunately they destroyed Bin Laden's house. Otherwise, they would have probably offered that to you for.
They probably would put me and my quote-unquote lady friend behind those giant walls. We don't want her running around. But I heard that there was the guy who his bodyguard was Bin Laden's bodyguards. The wife who lived with only saw Bin Laden once in 5 years because there was a wall between the guardhouse and where Bin Laden was actually living.
Like this place in Stern.
Yeah, exactly. Pretty much the same height, at least.
No, I mean, if you're a senior military guy, you're going to your work, and you see this monstrosity, this 3-story house on your way to work, and wouldn't you ask the guy, hey, listen, who lives in that house?
What is
It's a big house, right? Let's find out. Who lives in that person? Maybe we should have him over for dinner. So I think people knew.
And wouldn't people say, I bet it's Bin Laden. like it just would have to kind of go, could be.
I got a feeling about that place.
Yeah.
Do you think that that he chose that place because the military presence there?
Yes, because it would have been difficult for outsiders to come in and basically, people were on the lookout. I mean, there was a $25 million bounty on his head.
Just seems very
So we don't want people sniffing around. Let's have him in a place. It's going to be difficult for others because anyone coming in to investigate the guy, they would have found out and they would have kicked him out. Which is probably exactly what they did.
And that's probably why the U.S. was never told Pakistan.
Well, do you blame them?
No, I think it was a ballsy move for to go into a quote-unquote ally like that, to fly in under their radar and embarrass their military.
I had dinner with General McRaven, the head of the Navy SEALs, who obviously was responsible for that. And, I mean, the training, they recreated the house somewhere else, and they trained and trained. I mean, those guys are very good, the Navy SEALs, obviously.
Yeah.
But he was, full of praise for Obama. He said he was always the smartest guy in the room. He knew exactly what he was doing. And even when it was like 40-60 success, he said, let's do it.
And one mistake they made was this was apparently brought the helicopter down, was they made it a chain link fence when they were doing the training, but the actual wall was concrete. So there was something about the wind with the helicopter whipping around, which smashed the helicopter, which they didn't plan for.
Yeah, I mean, these things can go wrong. I mean, you look back to
But
Iran.
they planned for what would happen if a helicopter crashed.
Jimmy Carter. I mean, that defined Jimmy Carter's presidency.
It certainly did, yeah.
And it was a risky move by Obama, but I think he had no choice, really.
Yeah.
And he didn't want to drop bunker busters or whatever because they figured the Pakistanis would never help us go through and
I mean, I would have bombed the place.
Yeah.
We would have lost all the information, though, that was going to help.
True.
All that porno.
And,
get porn.
and giving an American soldier the opportunity to just blast that fucker in the face. Come on. Bomb. It's a little less personal.
Yeah, they could have probably taken him alive if they wanted to, right?
Yeah, but what for? I mean, it becomes a circus, you
A
look at that
circus,
guy,
a martyr.
the Norwegian guy.
It's a liability to have him alive.
You give him a
somewhere.
platform then he can say all sorts of things and, provoke thousands of other young kids. So, they probably did the right thing.
No, I mean, they could have taken him alive and let nobody know they'd taken him alive if they wanted to.
Well, some people believe that that's the case.
Well. Where is he?
Jim's got to look into that.
Yeah, no, I don't know. I kind of believe they just got rid of him quick, dumped him.
Yeah.
You know, well, it was smart to put him in the ocean, right? Because then there's no rallying point for people to go to.
Yeah, he doesn't become a shrine.
He just disappears. Yeah, that's it.
There's some guy looking for his grave now in the ocean. There's some guy he thinks he found Bin Laden's.
Really?
Yeah. He's like one of those explorer guys that like hunts for treasure. I think he thinks he knows where the body is.
James Cameron. He's down there looking for
There's a Nat Geo
sub.
special coming out.
Yeah.
Hey, did you hear about the mermaids? That was pretty realistic.
Oh, stop it, Jimmy.
Animal Planet really stinks.
For the love of God.
So,
it's interesting stuff, man.
Oh, wait, I have
love that.
When you went there, when you first went back, because you hadn't been there in how many years?
Probably 20 years.
Was it crazy? Was it still? I mean, the U.S. was there at that point.
No, I think people were like zombies after living under the Taliban for such a long time. They were just wandering aimlessly, and the blank, like the looks on their faces.
Because it's pretty amazing because he went there with his brother and they set up a TV station.
We set up a radio station initially.
Oh, okay.
They didn't even know how to DJ, so I had to usually sit behind the mics and
I mean, like Saad and his brother were reading manuals to set up satellites and stuff.
Jesus.
Literally.
That's pretty amazing.
Yeah, especially in a hostile place like that.
Yeah.
We can't get like good promotion here. And we stepped into a fucking satellite company.
Yeah.
And to just go there and like with a hammer and nails and build a radio station is pretty impressive.
Oh, yeah.
So what's happening in the news today?
I don't know, actually. We've been talking about he's getting married. That's kind of our twink friend. And we're all going to his wedding.
What did you
Your
call
first
him?
time?
Twink.
Twink? Oh, God.
First marriage or second? Or third? Oh, you're getting married, huh?
Yeah.
The first one, okay.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
For a little feller.
He's married and he was married.
I used to be, but fuck that. I had it.
It didn't go well.
Oh, my God.
How many wives can you have in Afghanistan?
As many as you wish.
As many as you...
I think it's technically 4.
Yeah?
Who would want that?
I know.
Exactly.
That sounds great. Like, yeah, you can have sex with all of them, but it's like, yeah, just marry one and cheat. There's no reason to have 4 people that you have to answer to.
Yeah.
Just seems sucky and enraging.
And expensive.
Yeah, of course. Well, there's no divorce stuff. You don't get a piece of somebody. If you get divorced in Afghanistan, they can't sue you for alimony, or can they?
Yeah. No, you have obligations. You have to look after them and look after the kids. It's an expensive exercise.
All right.
What is it inherent about that area that just seems to promote the instability? Like there just seems to be so much infighting in the countries within tribal regions and whatnot. Like how did it start? That's kind of silly, but just what keeps it going?
Lack of education. People
Yeah.
not being sophisticated, and they're basically not city dwellers. But all of that's changing. I mean, it's becoming urbanized, and people are becoming more sophisticated. I mean, who would have thought that Egypt would have this sort of orange revolution of sorts, a peaceful way of changing government? This
Semi-peaceful.
I'm
sure there were a few people that would beg to differ. Guys that were run over by trucks down the street. And
But they persisted. The protesters I'm talking about. Doing it through peaceful means. So Egypt has changed in 20 years. It's changed dramatically, and people know what their rights are. And young kids are using Facebook, and they're tweeting, and they're using the internet. And that's a good sign. And I think most of these countries will change for the better.
Yeah, communication does seem to be that thing that kind of brings people forward. I think that had
television
a lot to
and
do
mobiles.
Yeah.
It's changed the world more than you'd care to believe.
I think that was another straw with the Soviet Union, the fact that they couldn't 100% keep the news state-run.
Yeah.
I mean, they were starting to get satellite and cable television from various other regions, and their lies weren't holding up anymore.
Yeah, I mean, it was always the domain of the state, which is no longer the case. And this is the problem we have in Iran, is that, 20, 30 million people watch our television station in Iran, and they don't want to lose that monopoly. They want to monopolize people's eyes and ears.
Yeah.
Because that's how they can influence them. Not that the people are never that stupid. I mean, the only country which surprises me, people still believe the government line is in North Korea. Right?
Yeah, those North
So when they go
Koreans.
to South Korea and they think the whole thing is an act for them. So some plumber from North Korea makes it to South Korea, and then he believes that the whole thing has been staged for him. And it takes him nuts.
you guys,
They've
it's
been
not this
brainwashed
good.
to that.
That's unbelievable.
Yeah.
What do you mean staged for him?
Yeah, these skyscrapers, beautiful
The whole thing,
women.
it's all fake.
It's all fake. The bars, the cars. It's not real.
Propaganda to show the North Koreans that, look how great it is down here, but it's not really great. It's all fake.
Yeah.
How do they accomplish that? Where the North Koreans... no, I get it, brainwashing, but what kind of brainwashing? Where you get that it was all set up for you like that?
I mean, you saw the funeral. And
oh yeah,
I've never seen they had floods in North Korea because people were crying so hard. It seemed pretty genuine to me.
They said that, right?
Oh, they looked crazy.
They looked crazy.
Yeah.
So how do they brainwash them? Do you know?
Through
to that
fear.
point. But to that
I
point.
wish I knew.
Yeah.
I wish I knew.
Yeah.
But I think it starts at a very young age.
Yeah.
They put the fear of God into people, and it's extraordinary that people have been brainwashed like that. Even in China, they weren't.
Right. We get the brainwashing. It's been happening around the world, but I mean, they take it to a whole nother level.
Threats of violence, and you got to rule with an iron fist in order to really keep your people down. And that's what's happening with Iran. I mean, you got so many people that really do kind of want to be free, and they're starting to get into social media and stuff. But that iron hand of the government just will not even let them budge. Boy, do they know how to squash an uprising. Yeah. There's none of this like, well, the media's watching, let's keep it nice and maybe not look like we're really hurting that many people. They're like, you with the camera, get the fuck out. We're going to squash this.
Yeah, because you got to remember that the Iranian government is very mindful of what happened in '79.
Mm-hmm.
The Shah actually blinked.
Yeah.
And that was an important lesson for this government, saying that if we show any weakness in the way we deal with these protesters, we're history. And it's probably true.
Yeah.
So let's go,
balls out.
Yeah, I mean,
You've
let's
got to
go
use
and
every little uprising to scare the next people that might want to do that.
Yeah.
Because if they see any success, they'll be like, yeah, let's continue. Instead of, holy shit, they wiped them out.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll just,
And that's what makes it hard. How would you like to be the one, the two guys in the corner going, okay, you're going to hold up the sign. Who wants to go first?
Yeah.
You got to really trust that other guy. Because, boy.
Yeah, he's just standing there. Leaves you hanging.
Okay, I'm going to I'm going to walk down the street with the sign. You're going to come from the other end.
Yeah. I'm going to follow your lead.
Yes,
asshole.
Yeah. Please, you first. Please.
Go right ahead.
Well, North Korea, weren't they punishing people for not grieving hard enough on television?
Yeah.
Like they were actually finding people from TV who they didn't think grieved publicly enough.
Or if they didn't, they thought you were not genuine. Yeah.
But the stuff they said about their dear leader, that he invented the hamburger.
Oh, he was infallible. It was amazing.
Did you see what they did recently? The new guy, Kim Jong-un. He's purging a lot of people because he wants to establish his power base. So they're doing things like, some of the officials that he wants to get rid of, he can't, for whatever reason, he's staging traffic accidents as a way of executing them. For real.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's brilliant.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
But there's no traffic anyway there. So.
Well, are they asking questions like why there was a fender bender and the bullets were involved? His head was found under the wheel.
But the country's so poor. I mean, people are literally starving. I mean, if they were wealthy and people had big houses and they say, oh, we don't want to sort of rock the boat. But the country is like literally starving to death. I mean, their malnutrition is... it's killing more people than Africa, probably.
Wow.
And yet people tolerate it. It's quite extraordinary. When do people rise up? When do people say enough's enough?
Yeah.
So that could be your next, you could expand your television network there.
I don't know. I'm looking at your political system here, Jonathan.
Yeah, huh? What do you think of that whole thing going on here?
Well, the funny thing is that the difference between the U.S. and Syria is, during their elections and your elections, is that you have one more candidate. I have one, you have two, right? It's quite extraordinary. It's great. I mean, democracy obviously is very flawed, as Churchill said, but there's nothing better than democracy. Yeah. So, but still, it's quite extraordinary that in order to make it as one of the establishment candidates, you really have to sell your soul all the way up to the top. And when you get there, there's not much left of the candidate.
No, and I've always said that perhaps the best president that could ever be will never get the chance because they don't have the money. Maybe he's got a slight indiscretion in his past, but that doesn't necessarily mean you're not going to make a good president. But we've kind of built it into this thing where you have to have been perfect since birth.
Yeah.
And the money involved to just get on board is ridiculous. That's the kind of money that has to be raised that no one can come up with. So we're very limited as to who we get to choose as our presidents. It doesn't seem like things ever get done.
And then you need to be the establishment figure. And without, but I'm sure that the American public is going to be more forgiving than what it's being given credit for. I think that if a real leader emerges with ideas, but yet that person is flawed, I think the public is going to be a lot more forgiving than...
It's so hard now to find somebody and get to the point where you actually understand that person, you can rally around him, because so quickly the media will just start bashing the shit out of that person, chopping him down. You don't really get a chance to let the person build and kind of find out what they're all about before you already hear 20 nasty things about the person, especially if they've had, certain indiscretions.
Well, the media, it's the way this 24-hour news cycle is just, it's not good for democracy.
No, I don't.
Because everyone is focused on the next poll rather than actually fixing the country.
Yeah.
So no one actually has this blueprint for a 4-year plan. It's usually it's more tactical. It's more about sprints rather than.
We want
long
the
run.
instant gratification now.
Do you know my shot at the presidency was ruined when I was 7. By the time I was 7, I had done enough to guarantee I would never be elected. Do we have to break? We got to take a break. One more break before we go.
No, we can go to the end.
Do you want to?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine by me.
All right, Saad's,
I wasn't sure if we had to break if we had to live reads.
Where do you live now, Saad? Not specific address, because I'm sure people want that info, but
they probably know it.
Yeah, they do. I'm sure they do. I live in. I spend most of my time in Dubai because we've obviously got a regional business, and I spend 2 days, on average, 1 or 2 days a week in Kabul. It's only a 2-hour flight between Dubai and Kabul, so I get there. It's very quick, and when Jim comes our way, and he'll see it for himself.
I was scared to go there, but I would probably go to Dubai first. That's when I'm going to tiptoe into the Middle East, go up to the Burj Tower, wave a little.
Yeah, and then Kabul.
No.
Leave Kabul alone.
How's the air travel around there? We always imagine like an Indiana Jones flight with chickens on board the plane, and
Jonathan's had a few of those flights he's talked about.
I flew on was it Safi Airways?
Yeah, there were chickens.
No, there weren't chickens on Safi Airways, but there was the sign that said "Live Vest Under Seat."
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Which means what?
Not life, live vest.
Live vest.
Yeah.
Huh?
Oh, is it misspelling?
Yeah. A lot of misspellings. There's
No,
great...
they probably meant if you want to live, there's a vest under
Live
seat.
vest under seat. Yeah.
Saad, do you think Jonathan's crazy like we do? He goes to some crazy places.
Yeah, but you got to see things. I mean, this is the world is a wonderful place. I mean, the good and the ugly both need to be seen, and it just puts things in perspective. Jonathan has a passion for
danger,
for the world. Yeah, and danger is a part of it. Yeah.
But he's like a good diplomat.
He was telling me about Rio de Janeiro. He went for a wedding, and he was really traumatized by it. He said, "Listen, I'd much rather be in Kabul than Rio."
Wow, Rio's dangerous.
Yeah,
I mean, it's really dangerous.
You noticed that it was dangerous because you usually don't notice the dangerous thing.
We were at a really nice hotel, for real. I mean, one of the nicest hotels in the whole country.
Were you at Copacabana?
Copacabana Palace Hotel.
Okay.
Right in front of it, a girl who was part of the same wedding party that we were at, and literally her phone got stolen right out of her hand in front of us. Now, she reacted. She started running after the guy. And her husband grabs her and says, "Are you out of your mind?" Because the thing is, what they want you to do is run after them. Because then the second wave comes where they then grab you and take your wallet and everything else.
Oh, man.
Yeah. And, I mean, we saw this happen right in front of us. And, they would close off areas of the city because of, in the favelas, the shooting and stuff like that. And,
wow, man, yeah.
Imagine getting prostitutes there. I went 3 times for that, and I never go back because it's too dangerous.
That's the best part. Jim gives me a hard time about going to all these places.
Yes.
He went to Rio. And it was probably even more dangerous then.
To get prostitutes.
Yeah, but it was scary. I always had a feeling of menace. And
that's what they thought about you too, probably.
They were scared. Paying for our women, ruining the gene pool. But it was scary because you knew that you could be injured there.
It was funny because Patrice used to, when I went, I remember talking to Patrice about it, and he said, "Do not go. The only place you can go is the beach. Like you can't go because I was like, I said, I'm thinking about. I think I told Jim this. I'm thinking about renting an apartment there, and rather than staying in a hotel. Which my wife was really upset
and you
at
speak
that
the
idea.
language, right? You can understand Portuguese.
No, I can speak Spanish, but Portuguese. I mean, maybe a little here and there, but. I go, hey, what about renting an apartment? And my wife goes, what? No, we'll stay at a hotel. And then I told Patrice, and she goes, are you out of your mind? You're not doing that. You got to stay. You don't leave the beach there, man. You don't leave the beach except to go to the thermos.
Thermos, I think.
Thermos.
Yeah, that's the brothel, the whorehouse.
I said, well, I'm going to be with my wife. He said, oh, can you get away? And I was like, no.
We walked one time with me and a few other guys walked from the hotel during the day to the whorehouse, and it was probably a 3/4 of a mile walk.
Which you're crazy.
But I didn't realize how dangerous it was. Like, you'd be fine on one block, and there was 3 or 4 of us walking, 4 guys, and you could feel groups of guys staring at you. And we just happened to be on a very, very main drag on that main one that goes in Copacabana. So I think we were okay. But as it was getting to be dusk, we were coming back to the hotel, and you could feel that if it was dark, we would have been in deep trouble.
But New York was like that 30 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, certain blocks, I remember that people telling me, listen, you can't go beyond this street.
Oh, yeah.
And
you used to hear
Washington,
about
D.C.
that.
was the same.
D.C. is still like that. Certain blocks are fine, and then you're in The Walking Dead, and then you're fine again, and then you're in a horrible place.
Brazil's going to change. I mean, it's an extraordinary country, and the way it's growing, it's going to be a sort of economic power.
Well, you're an optimist with a lot of these places.
Yeah.
It's like, it's going to change once I get Facebook. It's all the best.
No,
great.
I'm from Afghanistan. Anything looks more, everything's relative.
Well, Rio is changing for the Olympics. I mean,
there's a
cleaning up
theory.
the Olympics.
The theory with Brazil is that because of the Olympics, what they're going to do is there's this like shadowy council or whatever that's making a deal with all the drug dealers that like when what was the Ali fight in the jungle?
Yeah, when Ali
the thriller in Manila.
Yeah, well, Mobutu went around and
Zaire.
Mobutu went around and he made a deal with. He didn't make a deal. He basically threatened everybody. Like there was to be no violence during the period of. I think in Brazil what they're saying is, listen, here's the deal: no violence, nothing can happen while we're here, while the world is here, and somehow or another they'll cut them in a slice of the action, I guess.
Oh wow.
Because there's billions of dollars.
No, there's a war. I mean, they had to go and actually, it was like sending troops to get Bin Laden. They had to send troops to get these drug dealers, drug lords. And it's extraordinary.
The day that I arrived in Brazil, 7 people were killed in a gun battle. Okay,
in your honor.
And they discovered 500 weapons.
Oh wow!
Jonathan does this to people because he came to Afghanistan. Remember that they blew up the Indian embassy?
Yeah, that was fun.
That killed about 70 people.
Yeah.
Have you ever been near a bombing? Or seen one?
Jimmy Norton on stage. Let me get a date.
They attacked his TV station.
Yeah,
they sent a missile after you guys.
Oh, man.
No, they were attacking the U.S. Embassy. Unfortunately, we're not far from the U.S. Embassy, and they're not good shots.
Oh, okay.
So a rocket landed on one of our roofs, and it was raining bullets for 24 hours. Remember that they occupied the high building adjacent to the embassy? Not, there's so many incidents like that. But so literally, people were like in a safe house down below for like 24 hours.
Do you have a strong sense of national pride for your country, or are you just kind of like an observer? Do you really care about what happens?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, Afghanistan it's an old country. It's been called Afghanistan for 250 years, so it has a real history. And the people have never been colonized. Certainly not the last 2 centuries. And the people, as Jonathan knows, I mean, they're really decent people, very hospitable. They're very different to every other country in the region. And they don't, Kipling, I think, was the one who said that the Afghans are the only people in Asia who don't have an inferiority complex. So they have a lot of pride, but they're in their own ways, they're very humble. It has enormous potential to go. It's given the opportunity. But it's one of those countries that everyone is meddling in it, the Pakistanis, the Iranians.
Right. Yeah.
Even you guys.
And how does that get resolved?
I wonder if they're really annoyed. Do you think like Egypt's really annoyed that Facebook helped bring them down, and it's started by a guy named Zuckerberg? Do you think that really? They look at each other and go, "We fucking knew it with these people." They has to bug them that a Jewish guy started would eventually ended that. Because it really is. I'm serious. That's
But it wasn't just Facebook. It was also, I mean, let's give Al Jazeera credit. I mean, Al Jazeera had a huge impact in terms of the Arab Spring.
Yeah.
You know, people managing to get, to get the news. I mean, look at what's happening in Syria. You know, killing these kids. If it wasn't for the footage of these kids, I mean, the reaction is mostly because of the media.
And Al Jazeera, I'm sorry, are they your competition?
No, well, they're in Arabic. We're not in Arabic, and they do pan-regional stuff, and we're more country-specific. I mean, Al Jazeera's it's people are critical of it, but I think it's been certainly more good than bad over the last 10 years.
Why was so much support given to the revolution in Libya, but Syria's just sitting there and getting chewed apart, and no one's really popping in there and giving them a helping hand?
That's a good point. Maybe because they don't have oil. But, I mean, because I think people are scared that if we get rid of this guy, it's a devil we know, who could potentially come and replace him? And I think it's a serious concern people have. But the world, I mean, it's a big question, and I don't know the answer to this, is when do we say enough's enough and we act?
Yeah. It seems like a very pick and choose, but willy-nilly way they go about it. There doesn't seem to be any rhyme or reason as to why you help these rebels out and why you just leave these guys alone.
Why do we not get more involved in Africa? And there are a lot of bad people in Africa, and yet in some other parts of the world we get more engaged.
I think more value is put on certain people's lives than others around the world.
I think race plays an important role.
Yeah.
And I think that's one of the things about Bosnia.
And well, it should.
Do the Saudi
just get silence. I love that.
What's the Saudi influence in Afghanistan?
Are you asking me or something?
No, I'm asking.
Well, I think the Saudi state probably has, has a policy that's fairly neutral. But there are a lot of families in the Gulf who're helping terrorists because they feel sympathetic. And this is one of the things that has to stop. I mean, I think this is what the Americans are also looking to do, to find out who's funding these organizations.
Yeah.
They receive hundreds of millions of dollars. Some guy sitting in a city in the Gulf, he's drinking away and, having mistresses and so forth, yet believes that ideologically the Taliban should prevail. So they're sending money to the Taliban, they're sending money to Al-Qaeda. And this is another battle. I mean, this war is being waged. It's at so many levels. It's a sort of a 3D conflict. It's got so many different angles to it, and that's why it's something that has to go on for a long time, I would say.
Yeah, a lot of times with traditional wars, battles, civil wars, world wars, you kind of know what you're dealing with. A lot of these situations with the instability in the Middle East and parts of Asia, it's just no one really gets it. We don't really get a good grasp of tribal warfare. We don't get a good grasp. I like when you look at a map and just see a shaded region with a name of who's there. It's like there's no real borders. It's just this gray, blobby area. These people are kind of in charge of it. It just goes without saying that they're... So we don't really know what the end game is for a lot of these battles that are going on. A lot of these tribal wars that are going on.
I don't think the tribal thing it's not as big as people make it out to be. It's actually not as complicated as the way it's basically it's put in the media. I mean, there's an area in Pakistan which is it's been since the British days a sort of a no-go zone. Even in the British time, the Fatah, F-A-T-A, which is Waziristan in those areas. But I mean, this is one of the things. I mean, you tell Pakistan, if this is your country, you have to reintegrate that area back into your own country, and you have to introduce laws because none of the laws in Pakistan apply to that region. So it's autonomous.
That's crazy.
That's like buying cigarettes at an Indian reservation.
Right.
Yeah.
You just drive in and go, holy shit,
wow. Yeah. So, I mean, I think that this is the thing, you given responsibility, and this is the 21st century, you have to deal with this region. You have to clean it up. You have to force people to go to school. You have to invest in infrastructure. But then when a country is so as corrupt as Pakistan is, none of that money actually ends up with the people.
Right.
Like 30% of the budget goes to the military.
That
And
seems
they're
to be,
only getting ready to fight the Indians. I mean, that military is not doing much good, except, they're always prepared to attack the Indians.
That seems to be the problem that we have a lot when we give money to a lot of countries. People are always saying, hey, why don't you help out? The people are starving here. Or help out, there's a natural disaster. Just throw money. Like, our country loves to just throw money at shit, but has no concept that money is going to such a corrupt government that they're not using it to help the people. They're using it to buy weapons and whatever else for their various wars. I don't think your basic American has a understanding of that, and I don't think the government. I think they know, but it just looks good to send money. Not knowing that.
Yeah,
it's hurting. It's doing more harm than good.
Well, I mean, you put yourself in the position of an American politician. It's difficult to figure the entire world. I mean, Afghanistan is one country and Pakistan is another country, but the entire world. And the Americans, are the most dominant force in the world today. How do you micromanage so many different countries with, and the complexity of the world of each country is such that, you don't really have experts. A lot of the people that we deal with, the State Department and USAID and others, I mean, they come straight from like a country in South America to Afghanistan, and by the time they get to know the country, they're gone. I mean, they get another posting. So you don't have too many experts, and not many people speak the language. It's a huge challenge.
Is Karzai a good guy?
Karzai is a very complex figure. I think that deep down he's a nice guy. He means well. I think that he's a patriot. But he's. I mean, it's a difficult job. Being president of of Afghanistan is a lot more difficult than any other presidency. So he's had to juggle a lot of things. We've had a lot of issues with him, but at the same time, I sort of appreciate his predicament. I mean, I haven't seen him for a couple of years. He refuses to see us. But one of the good things about him is that he tolerates criticism.
Does he like you?
I think deep down he does.
But you've pissed him off, haven't you?
Regularly.
What do you think? Do you think Israel will take any preemptive strikes against Iran? And if they do, like, what do you see happening?
I don't think they will.
You don't think so?
I don't think so. I think that if they were to do that, they wouldn't talk about it so much. There's too much saber rattling right now, and they're trying to force the Iranians to do something to actually abide by what the international community is demanding.
Yeah.
But I think, at the end of the day, I mean, Iran is a lot more stable than Pakistan, and Pakistan's got 100 nuclear missiles sitting there ready. And what will Iran produce? 2 or 3 missiles, and they will never use it against anyone in the neighborhood, especially against Israel, because Iran will be destroyed. So they understand the risks of doing anything like that. But and I think the Israelis are mindful that if they were to do that, international reaction would be pretty severe. So I don't think anything will happen.
They've been known to pull some shenanigans though throughout history.
Well, up until the elections, I mean, anything's possible because they could, I mean, Obama's vulnerable, and both candidates are vulnerable. No one's going to actually condemn. If Israel was to act, no one's going to have the guts to condemn their action.
Yeah.
And so it must be tempting for them. So we'll see.
Interesting, man. Yeah, well, look at the time.
10 o'clock. We're done.
Yeah. Wow. Oh, tomorrow, Sam's wedding.
Sam's wedding.
Wait,
tomorrow.
I'll be broadcasting live from table 2. What? No? Shit.
Our whole goal is to ruin
just wreck
his special day.
His big day.
I'm wearing white spandex tight pants, and I'm taking a Cialis before I go. I'm going to destroy every wedding photo, or enhance it. Depends on what side of the fence you're on. So, good luck.
Yeah, he'll need it.
Saad's in town if you wanted to invite him.
There you go.
Yeah, why do you invite Saad?
That's what you need right during the ceremony, some masked men to come in and abduct him.
I'll only come if I can give a speech.
Yeah, there you go.
That would be great. Nice 4-hour speech on the Middle East. We're all trying to have fun. Come on.
That's how you ruin the wedding. There you go.
Exactly.
You finally figured it out.
Yeah, just show like graphs and photos,
Right.
sad videos.
Show footage of terrorist acts.
Saad, what are you promoting? Anything?
Are you promoting anything?
No, nothing.
Just hanging?
He's just hanging out. That's cool.
This
Thanks,
was
man.
fascinating.
I love talking about that, yeah.
And well, he wanted to promote the antisocial comedy tour next Saturday the 9th. Me, Artie, Dave, and who else? Me, Artie, Dave, and Nick DiPaolo at Foxwoods in Northern Connecticut. And I guess we're good until Monday.
Monday, yeah.
Monday. Thank you,
All right,
everybody.
Sam will continue.
And
He's
thanks
getting
to
ready for his wedding. He's
Chris
gonna do another
Hemsworth.
Hour.
Oh, yeah.
Chris Hemsworth,
was very
Thor,
good.
and Snow White and the Huntsman, right?
Yes.
Opening today. Jonathan, good seeing you, buddy.
Good to see you guys.
Nice to meet
Cool,
you,
man.
Good meeting you guys.
Have a good weekend. We'll see you Monday.
All right, you've heard about it. You've waited 4 long hours for it. And now the moment you've waited for rears its ugly nose. Head after Opie and Anthony Live is coming up next.